Yes.
Anope me etio.
Me da se na ene akwanya wode amame na masan adawati for no hefo so asese ebribia no omo etimi etie yenkomo ene yadesua na omo etu omo num ene omo se ho anamo na eno no nso no esan eboa omo yipa ewo omo dada kobediem ene omo se ahoɔden a eno ehia yipa na bɛkae sɛ wo se no eye onipadua no akwa bi a ɛho hia yipa fi sɛ wo se no ene onipadua no akwa no ba bia edi ehia na sɛ connect nti sɛ how bi ɛwɔ wo sinu mu a travel a ko onipadua no akwa na ɔno no edi nkombo no na sɛ infection no akɔ no abo sɛ na akɔsɛe wonum ene wo se no ama onipadua akwa hɔ no so ɛde how bi ɛde aba hɔ no obɛkae so so ra pa betwitwi wo se kama na nyimbre so se twie no nya de etwato a obɛ na wo de akoda na wo di wie so ade nsu bɛ wo wonum na ketekete na keka no ni nyina afrim na wonum atimi ada hɔ yie pa na obɛkae so sɛ flossing no ɛyɛ sɛ oyiyi usim na oyiyi usim no yɛ wo dental floss hɔ no mu a obɛde bɛ yi usim kama na bibia afifiri mu ma ntɛm na ɛkwan da wo sim no emu ada hɔ no na ɛmframa no ɛde kasa no atimi afa mu yie nso na wakae sɛ udidi a sugar enuane na ɛya na ɛdɔɔso no mesrɛ yɛnte so kraa ɛne enuane a ɛɛden dompe na ɛɛden ya na yɛkeka ka no basa no yɛhwɛ na yɛnte so kraa na asi bigyae kraa na yɛsene nso a yɛde ayetu na yɛde biebie nneɛma so yɛde bie bottle so na yɛde kyinkyim nadeɛ no mesrɛ yɛhwɛ na yɛnyae firi sɛ wo se no sɛ baabi ebu a ɛde wɔhaw ɛna ɛba wonum hɔ no mu a ɛno nso ɛmoa yie kraa na obɛma onan so ayi ntinti a wɔdente so no anya hwɛ kraa bosumi nsia bia bɛkɔ ɔdente so no na wakɔ cleaning ana skill and polishing no sɛ de bɛyɛ a wonum ɛne ɛsen ha obi ara bɛba no otimi asia no kwana sɛ ɔbɛbrɛ no ase koraa na owie so ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ kwan bɛfa so ɔbɛdi wonum ɛne wosi ɛni na aboa oyi paa ɛne ebedi nkɔmɔ ɛde afa yɛ nkwara no ɛho te sɛ deɛ wɔhyɛ ase pɛpɛɛpɛ no nkwara no ya na ɔmo se no ehia yi paa na ɔmo nso ɛna ebenyini aba besi anam no nti sɛ ne se haw no ɛhyɛ ase sa na sɛ wɔani hu dwuma amfa ama wo ba na ɛya na ɛmoa yi kraa enti wobɛhwɛ sɛ wo ba no enum ɛne ne se no wobɛbɔ mmɔden adi nini ɛde ama akɔra no na wonyina wamenya ɛsen ɛhaw anaasɛ ɛsen yare bia ɛsen yare no do na ya na ɛwɔ abusua no mu yare no bibiri ya na ɛfiri abusua no na ɛba bɛsɛ wohwɛ ahyase no sɛ oma wo ba wani ɛkɔ wo ba no enum ɛne ne sen ɛho ani deɛ ona sɛ ne oral hygiene ho a etimi ɛboa ma no ɛtwe ne ho ɛfiri saa ɛsen lineage na ɛya na ɛwɔ abusua no mu no nti bo sakora no isua no ɛwɔ sɛ wo mfa no ɛmbɛn wo dentist abre bia na sɛ nsan bi ahwɛ sɛ ɛbɛ akora no enum ne nsimu a otimi ehu na waboa ama saa ɔhaw no ankwakiri ankɔ ɛkɛse nkwara ne se no ɛya na ɛwɔ sɛ ahyase sɛ ɛba no ano ma woni akɔ ho yie paa sɛ baako mmienu bi hyase sɛ ɛba wɔ sɛ unclean so na sɛ ɔmpepa so abre bia ɛno kɔ dentist ɔmo bɛkyerɛ ɔkwan bɛfa so ɔbɛ clean nneɛma a ɔde bɛ clean ne nyinaa na atimi aboa wo yie paa ya na nkwara ne nso no ya na ohwehwɛ omodidi mo ya na ɛno nso ɛboa yie paa nti akwara ne fi mfie mmienu ɛkɔ bia no betimi ahyase de na kɔ dentist so no mo fi mfie mmienu kɔ bia betimi ahyase de na kɔ dentist so na sɛ ne se no ebia baabi na ahyase sɛ ɛhye baabi change color baabi ɛhyehyɛ yie na sɛ efin so wɔ n'anum ɛwɔ no kɛtɛrɛma so a na o dentist no akyerɛw deɛ wɔsɛ onyɛ ɛma kwara no na ɛmoa yie paa kwara nso ɛbɛkae sɛ bɛmɔ no mu nsuo mɔ paa akyɛn sugar drinks na ya na yɛde ɛma wɔn deɛ bɛmɔ no nsuo mɔ paa na yɛgyae sugar drinks na ya na yɛde mɔ fi sɛ sugar drinks no ya na ɛkɔ wɔn anum bebree a ya na ɛmoa wɔn sin development sɛ deɛ panyin ɛyɛ wɔn na nkwara nso ya na ɛyɛ wɔn yie paa fi sɛ nkwara no ya na wɔn number no koraa ahoɔden ni de sɛ mpanyinfoɔ deɛ nti sɛ sugar no etimi ha mpanyinfoɔ number na how much more nkwara no number dia na ɛno nso ɛha dwen yie pɛ dɔm no mu nso mo na etimi aboa ɛna nkwara no nso ya na yɛma ɔmo any fruit no mo paa na yɛnyae anuane carbohydrates bebree na ya na yɛde ɛma ɔmo edi fruit ya na ɛno ɛboa yie paa do so ɔmo nua no wɔ sɛ ɛnyɛ balanced diet deɛ but ɔmo any fruit no ɛmo paa fruit mo no etimi ɛboa ma ɔmo ntaso na wɔn anum no emu no ɛyɛ mmerɛ na anaasɛ ɛhohoro ɔmo sene so ɛbra no sɛ de bɛyɛ a ɔhaw bia ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ wɔn anum ɛwɔ ɔmo simu a ɛno nso etimi afi hɔnom wonya balance diet no nso bɛboa ne yie paa sɛ de bɛyɛ ne sin development no sene a enuane no ɛwɔ aduane no odi no ɔno nso akɔyɛ n'adwuma ɛwɔ ne sin development no yie kae sɛ ɔhaw bi a ɛbɛba akɔra no na sɛ infection bi a ɛbɛba akɔra no no baabi a ɛbɛkɔ no ɛne nsuanso foforɔ ɛsan ba sɛ dem di kan ɛkaeɛ no because deɛ ne sin ɛkɔ n'akyi n'adwene no sɛ ɔhaw ɛba saa hɔnom na infection no travel a ɛkɔ n'adwene no sɛ akɔra no ɔbɛkɔ school no ɔsua adeɛ na ne wura fie ebisa na sɛ ma na ɔte hɔ saa ɛno no ɛmmoa yie kɔɛ na nkwaraa no nso yɛ na ɔmo sin foforɔ so no ɛyɛ na ɛsɛ bia de nkabɔne ɛna ɛba ɔmo anum ɛyɛ saa nso a ɔmo ɛkɔ school ɔmo ntumi ɛntena ɔmo ho ɛm contribute ɛwɔ class ɛno no ɛde ɔhaw ɛbɔ ɔmo brain development no ɛno de ɔhaw ɛde ba ɔmo adesua so bonso abɔ ka ɛde akwaraa no ɛkɔ school kɛseɛ sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔbɛtumi ehunu adeɛ yie na nso ɔhaw bi a ɛkɔ n'anum a akɔka n'adwene ne nti no bonso wɔntumi ɛnya saa development no na ɛno no ɛde asɛm foforɔ ɛna ɛba ɛna nkwaraa no nso yɛ na ɔmo susu apaa no sɛnea mo midwives ɛkyerɛ mo sɛ mo breast milk for 6 months no monye ne saa na mo senior omo development no bɛkɔ no etimi akɔ na omo etra da 6 months na hwɛ sɛ obɛstart ɛde cap ɛde ama ne nsuo ɔde cap bɛstart ɛde ama ne nsuo sɛ de bɛyɛ a start no mu nsuo a edu tam a o midwife sɛ ma ne nsuo na fa cap fa ma ne nsuo na gya feeding bottle no menka feeding bottle no ɛsɛ sɛ ugyae kora na sɛ ɛmmoa na emom feeding bottle no ya na de hyɛ nkwara no num bebree no ya na ɛma ɔmo gam hɔnom no ɛyɛ tra na sɛ hɔnom no ɛyɛ smooth dodo ɛba saa na ne se no sɛ epiaba baabi a na epiaba bonse na ne se no afɔfɔfɔ so a ya na ɛmmoa yie kora nti sɛ ɔma w'ani ɛkɔ ne se development ne ho a ɛno no ɛbɛboa ama sɛ ne se no afɔfɔfɔ so a obetumi ehu ɛna ndɛma nso ya na ɛma nkwara de hyɛ ɔmo num ne so no ya na ɛmmoa bonse bibi da fɔm akwara no afa na ɔde hyɛhyɛ n'anum prae bi ɛbɛsɛ afɛ bi na ɔde hyɛhyɛ n'anum ya na ɛha nkwalaa no si bibi a bɛkɔ n'anum bia no etimi ɛka ne gam no nti sɛ anya de pa a ɛbɛkɔ akɔti ne gam na bonse na emogya ɛbɛba gam no so wɔtɛ hɔ no mu a ntasuo ɛbɛkokom ntasuo nso sɛ ɛkɔ yɛsi akyi nam no ɛba saa na ɛde ɔhaw na bɛbrɛ akwalaa no nti akwara no ɛhyɛ asɛ sɛ ɔba na ɔbɛma w'ani akɔ ne se development ne n'anum no ɛho yie paa sɛ de bɛyɛ bɛboa na n'anum ɛnaasɛ ne se no efifie no ɛtumi ayɛ yie paa sɛ onyini a na sɛ ɔhyɛ asɛ sɛ ɔtwi ne se amesrɛ ɛma ɔno a ɛntwi ne se abere bia sɛ ɔtumi ɔno atumi twi ne se ahwɛ sɛ na ɔhwɛ nyinaa no ɔbɛkye no bɛyɛ 2 or 3 days bi na wahwɛ sɛn a ne se twie no ɛteɛ na ɛtumi aboa ama sɛ ɔhaw bi ahyɛ sɛ ɛkɔ so a ɔpɛ ne
ɛnyɛ saa koraa ɔn sɛ eduma bi a ɔn bɛkasa na ɔmo anum wɔn ka
yes
ɛyɛ saa mfata koraa sɛ ɔba wɔkɛ kasa gu panin bi so anaasɛ classroom ne nam foforɔ no nya kasa n'anum bɔn
yes
ɛyɛ something a wanhwɛ ya ɛbɛte ne confidence wɔ classroom
ɛsa class ebisa question kra na
otumi nyia no ɛna ne te ɔmo tɛkyerɛ ma so ne ɔmo dodom sɛ wo kan ɛyɛ very important papa
jakora no ɛsɛ no sɛ utwa fo penny no for wani ehwɛ mu yipa hu sɛ toku bi hyɛ sɛ etu ba na sɛ wo sɛ fi bi hyɛ ntɛm a ofi 2 years ko betimi de na akɔ clinic ɛde ama no sɛ de bɛyɛ a ifin hyɛ sɛ ɛba ɛnkɔ ha akwara no ɛsɛn development because ɛba saa no a ɛmakwara no bibia ɛba fam na ne development no ɛno so ahyɛ sɛ ɛkɔ intime sɛ mo ani nkɔ open wanum ɛno ɔsɛn na akwara no so wayɛ ne saa na wo modern sɛ ɔha obi ahyɛ sɛ ɛba wonu mu a ɛntan to so kɔ dentist so no na ɔmoa sɛ woni dentist so for active point dental clinic ɛyɛ wo dental na busuafo ni nyinaa no monsan line na momra na yɛhwɛ mo anum ɛne mo se ɛha obi asɛ ɔse no ɛso abu a ɔba yɛ bɛhwɛ ma ɔsɛ ɔse no atu a ɔba yɛ bɛsi ama ɔsɛ a change color ɔba yɛ bɛyɛ white na ma ɔ sɛ bi nka bɔne na ɛwɔ anum so a halitosis no ba a yɛbɛdi ho dwuma ɛde ama ɔ biribi a ɛkɔ so wɔ anum ɛne osim bia no ɔba yɛ bɛhwɛ na yɛdi ho dwuma ɛde ama ɔ wobɛtumi afrɛ number no 0554 571 779 0554 571 779 your branch is no Kumasi or Santasi Dinamia Ultimate Radio na Sebusua FM no Accra Julu Presby Junction Kaswa Crystal City of Man Farm Depot Sunya we are both on a Bekuku but run about no Obuasi Dunkwa Junction na Mars Kwan so ho no mo a se hwedwuna se na na de share filling station so back ho na takwa achempem ye men Western Transport Station e ben Valley office no oba ye bie edwada kosi memle da no pa na wotwe ekosi anwumre nu nsia kwesi ada so frɛ ya ye bitimi ahia ne ahwɛ ohaw bi ekoso ewo num ene osi no nti wo how bia na frɛ na cheche mu kyerɛ sɛ wo so ko dentist on mane achecho sɛ so wo sɛ wo ba ye clinic on ma na ya kyerɛ ba bia eben wo na waba ne ahwɛ ohaw no na eyi efri ho e de ama wo
Yamin kan pa enjoy your day my bro.
Thank you.
Okay. Yet what you made no so ewa hanomo ede amamo na ene senior mekan no aban photo samfo in a person of Dr. Kesola to Forsen call Mrashebe fie with the statement and economic policy to Parliament, the first comprehensive financial roadmap of Mahama's administration since assuming an assumption of office. The key highlights in the near me woman for sharing him ne pass a free hop. The electronic transfer levy, the e-levy, the COVID-19 health levy, betting tax, any other levies are omo account wasem afei certain tax policies are buying over any muso de betuja na Honorable Eric Afo, member of parliament, Amenfi West, on the issue of betting tax nearly. Honorable, good morning. Honorable Afo, good morning. Honorable Afo, to me.
Hello.
Yeah, Honorable Afo, to me.
Metonka.
Okay. And non du pepe mrasebe fie hobeye the point and the pivotal point in Ghana obia tenaso ekotie na aban no a wabaye mo aban eka niema bi te say betting tax, e-levy, COVID-19 health tax, no many other taxes. Meaning say there are snipers of it. Are these levies going? Are they free hall? Are no say on tax policy or pot? Any dear bema to me for your wine high, no, any komo kakra.
No, my menchia na menchia ahwefone atiefo nyina no pai. Ene ye edakese magana. Edakese ema nyina se ye hwenim. Se abaya yatu abama no. Last 3 months or 4 months. Our day the budget di kan ebechre Ghana for. Ode ne budget di kan ebechre wiase nyina maye hu se ampa. Niema no kan nyina no obetumi aye. And mama refi say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he campaigned on manifesto. The manifesto and Nemo Castle Benin na or the two Ghana for him.
Okay.
And Ghana for 2 about the whole country didn't see that. Ya 2 about with a vote difference of 1.7 million people. Say would change this to China, would tell you to China. So yeah, but them I said John Dramani Mahama were winning 1.7 million. 1.7 million people. So the president catch Ghana for say some making budget way. Expectations of Ghanaians no it was slow. Expectation of Ghanaians from this budget statement, this financial policy and economic policy and budget statement of this government no. And Crawford expect so much and some more kind this year kind in our manifesto. A Ghana for Jina so to Abama no. If you say any day, it be a person or two once. Now, the officer or two once any taxation, and I'm a boy. Or no, be some once a man can once.
I'm a
bruno any other thing, but the taxation.
That's right.
And I think, say, what is a very good question. Say, what will be the tax policy in this country?
That's right.
But person can afford in our say. You know, you tax for Ghana, Nipaka claim you tax. Never kakra. That is why you know you tax no. Aya kasa bebre no, because tax is borne by few people in the country. So NDC at last year will say we are going to increase the tax net. Tax net no. Yebema but so be a bit mature because a tour any editor area. Uko America, Uko United Kingdom, Uko any of the European countries. If you saw your face. Normal koso omunya dwuma ye enkwa mabunu nya dwuma na nina ye eto ogofutua ewo eman nti umpe eto de obetua. But we have to rationalize the tax policies. That's what I want to say, because some obia so tax ye tua so that you ho be higher. No ma few people etua tax at times no ema enkofo ekasa. So that's the first thing, the first policy we are going to do. We are going to increase the tax net in the country. If you also tax via getting ukaboma na yekese no ubia ha. Ubagana ha. Most of our tax policies, our tax types, a consumption tax. The consumption tax a to da enema yet for so. That's the indirect tax system. Ene ewa. Enti sane mani nyina no esi etumu se yeyi we efi ho a ebeboa timamfo eyi we fi ho a ebeboa timamfo so said na wo kan ebiti se yankwada ya ayo mutwa beti. That is what they use to also live. And minim say the finance minister ibe yisa through parliament and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ibe yisa taxing for betting tax no ebeko. And it is not good say COVID abetram next year me no ade beto bia COVID-19 tax edaso ade beto bia COVID-19 tax edaso. I think say it's free. Even if say you don't rationalize let's do it and ebeko. Then almighty e-levy. You see, some taxes are not sustainable. Some taxes do not give us enough revenue, but yet it becomes a lot of talk in the country. The elsewhere MPP government, led by Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and Boakye, we all said e-levy was coming to solve Ghanaian problems in the country. E-levy any roto refio. Roto cry ama parliament. They use executive powers. I did ye tools the war the rotos in refio. You didn't say e-levy. And anka ebe ya kwan na mayen e Ghana. E-levy and create employment ama achieving youth in the country. E-levy was supposed to do everything. What is the result? My brother, what is the result? Are you getting the targeted revenue that we earmarked for the e-levy? So, we are saying e-levy as a nuisance tax. When I say nuisance tax a winnya. I say a gino man. It's also a sadian so eko. Na me ya dum Vienna budget statement and economic policy of John Dramani Mahama, the maiden budget into man. That these three taxes are going away. And a lot. Enti minia ubisa mia sana meka say our tax policies in this country, we need to rationalize it. Now increase the tax net so that everybody will have this in the country.
As I speak with you, July 2019, talk tax was moved from 6% to 9%. We are hearing the government might increase it further. Is it a case? Say talk tax, I do 9%. Na bani besa pejam kakra. Say the beya ye e-levy free hono. Abani betmenya to kakra from the telcos. Nukre womni say.
But your main I hope there's a lot of echo around where you are.
Okay, me pacho oteni years is here.
But yankoso.
Na mi busa say near yetitia ne say also from 2019, Kano Foriata, the former finance minister, increased talk tax the communication service tax from 6% to 9%. Yet Sabani e-levy every honor. There's a possibility say be a talk tax on Besada Pijamu Kakra. No great woman say.
So you are talking about talk tax and e-levy collaboration and amebwa.
That's right.
But
I know I make a
okay. So are you saying say the talk tax will be replaced e-levy? Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, the information.
We are not replacing talk tax with e-levy, if I heard you right.
Okay.
We are not replacing, take my words. I am the chairman for Economy and Development in Parliament, Parliament Select Committee.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that we are not. There's no way we are going to replace that talk tax with e-levy or e-levy with a talk tax. No way. We are saying that we are telling Ghanaians say e-levy we are scrapping it. And I'm telling you, say, as American and American say, we have to increase our tax net. Our tax net. The bureaucrat, I see a Jessica cry, no, can I Jessica no? Jessica no. How come say in this country, would the $334 million eba becha nkwankwa on BBB adwuma ogana as tax exemptions? 334 million.
So what the ache will be?
What the beche tax exemptions? Nanka NDC at that time members of parliament. Nanka ya ni eden ya kasama Ghana for nanka MPP are buying the $334 million eche ankwankwa BBB adwuma ogana as tax exemptions. Meanwhile, we are taxing our own people. E-levy. Do you know the multiplier, the negative multiplier effect of e-levy on people in this country, especially the youth? Remittances. We're taking tax out of it. We'll be sending them 200 Ghana cedis. Then we say multi tax. And Obia no be in a Juma or Ghana. Agent and fast for repatriating the profit to the country. We say me chow $334 million. You see this mismanagement of financial sector in this country. Totally out of place in our economy. So allow us. You say Ghana for to Abamaya. 1.7 million vote difference in a day winning. So we are more they say you best satisfy Ghana for any agent. So that Abanom Sionomo Nomo. So many animal multi Sompa, FM ne Sompa, Mofia Sompati. I'm telling you, say, this budget, a budgeter, hope the womb. So your best son, a man on Yama Ekosu, a Ghana, Ayana, my own.
All right, America for Medawasiano pay. Okay. Kono Ghana for nyina na me won kumsa wa ha e kumsa design
Yamiadum chairman
na betting taxi
yeah
emabuna wo Ghana for hwe ne mu when it comes to this betting issue you're vexed in it mate say all my boys no di alt no pa
sure
unya twak to say alt we ni we na beba so boys no you say cha say na your ombra obi di de
me hwe ho sa me dia me hwe ne say obia be koyi abrabo no be si obia yi at least can you the bobra
now betting no ebi mo religiously cassette no ne ade emrantia in your estimation I'm even told say university ladies ni kura twa mema no
2 days today on our show a lady won 1,500 cedis with 50 Ghana cedis.
1,500. 2 days ago.
Yes, that on our show, on the Sompa Sports show, on the 50 Ghana cedis, we need 1,500 Ghana cedis.
Just how bad no catch us when you bet. That's a way no 1,500 a bet. Tennessee.
Bet no, a bet no. close to 150 cedis.
Wakuno.
That is the betting tax. And nunti na bebre na.
There's a 150 Ghana.
150
Ghana. Ono na konya 1,005.
Yes.
Abayeji 150 free so.
Yes.
Obedwa.
Yes, obedwa. But one interesting fact is where economy na the working force omo ndoso bi asa
very minimal.
But then the youth no omo unemployed bebre. Into no the only means bebre na ebedi through this betting. Into no moment omo try say omo the tax bi abeto that is betting so I friend withholding tax no eyebrows were raised. Had dream bebre.
So till then yes.
Amount for train say yes finance minister Castle to force and they Obeka say and they are betting tax and
then say chema ababa no di 1,005 obenya 1,005.
Oh yes, odi otwem na say ni sika no so yiye dia and 1,005.
Ba matise say boys bebre di ba omo twen.
Oh yeah, most of the guys me no can say me were almost 6,500 that me phone so me twen moment of ban
no what the
met me bie e dey achi
who what the 65
yes me phone so
phone so ti wo twen ne ya
and they so mo announce say
ne ya na ko ya this obo ya appropriation ni wi o
say omo announce say omo yi betting tax na
ho na wa ko yi e bet
6,500 almost. And
what I'm saying is so omo announce ne na omo nwie appropriation no ntino it does not take effect immediately.
Yes.
Eti wa ko yi no ebetew.
Yes.
So this say ebia a day or 2 or 3 parliament ye debate ni we na omo ko appropriation no omo ye ho adwuma so if you like give yourself a week anya sa obeka say aban na kan ba wa ni nukure da bi
exactly
pajo what you say
yeah, sure.
Eti wa debate si ano say aban na so na eno just say na ye free ho
sure
they have to do appropriation omo ye ndema o ayemra.
Yeah.
Asesa no. Some run did 11 coin.
Sure.
It will announce so on by run at the asesa no. And you know after a day or 2 or 3 days, Emrano come into force pansana.
Yes.
And yes, and they are who you says 5. It is says 5 never to say 650.
Yes, I'm betting 650 cedis.
Hey!
That is 10% of the total amounts. And so 10% of the total amounts and are affecting most of these youths. I can tell you for a fact, say,
who says 5 no?
Yeah.
Aban betting says 50.
Yes, 650 cedis.
child also.
Yes.
So do I win 10,000 no?
I had
1,000.
I have a friend that last 2 weeks odi 1.2 billion old Ghana cedis.
Which is
120,000 Ghana cedis. Oti 12,000.
Abane 12,000.
Or 12,000 from the money.
Abane
12,000. So many instances, no. Oko some countries omo betting tax no e wo suru bebre e chen ye de no.
Other countries.
Yes, there are so many countries.
Omo betting tax was so. Also, the orientation did not come well.
Yes.
It was thrown at us. Also, BB to say talk tax.
Yeah.
Omo penny ku for more time. Omo to omo boase. Obe kai ban redu.
Yeah.
Omo ko dwaso. Any Ghana fortnasi. Edi nkomo ko akire. Enti obu jama radio for. Eme ye ne ye maame no ne nuanom ko edi nkomo. Enti at the time talk tax beto ho no. Na omawie all the information and understanding.
Yeah.
Shey levy. Yeti ya no se ofori atase aban no di e-levy ba. Even masebejafo no omoto anom ye MPP for kwa na bebre nti ase.
Sure.
Enti wo betu bibi bo Ghana for they will rebel.
Yeah.
Say e-levy omoto ombo ase be a month ahead. Edin chire mu buy Ghana for ase a. Even when the minority says say omunye no 1%, chichina yempene, won de kobae no. Enti de wo kan no kro. Amanone omo betting tax ebi be 20%. Ebi 25%.
There are countries almost 50%.
But
yeah.
Omote
but omo dia no mintwa wa no. Omo dia no countries no almost say higher betting tax percentage. Some betting tax a friend withholding tax. Just a wucha betting as a wundi a yense.
But when wucha
na sa wudi a na yetsew.
Aha no man.
Yeah, I had the insanity here. So your friend withholding tax.
Very good.
Withholding no whereby which are bets now with. Now guess what? There are those countries now on more higher bets and tax percentage, you know. And what economy net is saying? And what creating job for the youths?
That is it.
There are a lot of works.
It's a big luxury in the hobby.
Yes. So bets and no. We call other countries are most of the people know. I say a hobby more. But here the end say betting.
I am livelihood.
Yes.
Survivor.
Yes, but betting is not a necessity in Ghana. There are so many people who are making lives through betting. And I'm an example. I can't exempt myself. There are so many things at my through betting. And since I share, since I started betting, that means 70,000.
What is 70,000?
Yes, which is old 700.
Now, what Teddy?
Oh, Metadi. And this week, from last week, yeah, the Tuesday on the Sompa Sports Show, yeah, the Wednesday, the Friday, the Saturday, and I cry likely say benye tickets.
And then mubedi.
And they bets. And they bets.
And the odds no bedi
yes,
bet.
Yes, code wa. So we interested. I'm the
oh, but go for to Jamal. Now maybe they
okay. And they bets na bedi. And they're very simple. Now, yeah, dear no bet way. Bet way. Bet way.
Aha.
Yeah, dear no bet way. And they code no any 1885 8B 8E. We best say about near the sports show.
And the sports more
transfer. I'm assuring everyone.
So what come and go for did you know?
Yeah, the Tuesday.
Now I will see I
yeah, the nice are calling.
Who then are calling?
The prophecy are calling. Prophecy are calling.
And who then are your friend?
Me betting are calling.
Unya can come.
Make us a way, besi. Me dear no. Me so me gift no.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Because my test yes boys no mo do ho agro kra.
Yeah.
Yes kum sa atrase no bia I alert your Facebook.
Sure. Yeah, baso say beboa man for because we hear the economy now. This one look at the unemployed graduates.
Huge.
And then who go school and then most people crash or Muslim say school crowd be useless.
There be but school so useless.
And useless, but because of the way
how much they are they no me no ya.
And then be brave school tifie already adwuma. And then we do so omoye into betting now. You have no idea. There are big men and top dogs who are into betting.
Ah, yes, we will crowd I said that for young boys Libya.
Yes. What for young boy or tinifie? Me so encho mbeke Jimmy. I'm telling you for a fact.
Ebi mo no kasa
o mbeke Jimmy.
Ah, mo no twa us no kese.
Oh yes.
Ejo no odi
You see, one interesting trick about betting is it favor the rich. So we scapa and bet favor. For instance, who are 10,000 Ghana cedis. But one thing is that so we could bet 10,000. So make sure so we sell 10,000 in the witchy because I gamble.
Aha, you for 10,000 last hour.
Yeah, for last hour, scar intra bets.
Me last koguzo.
Men for last hour intra bets.
But me want 50,000 down to me the 10.
Those times that a bet, you know, and so we could office be as we could chat. Unlike a layout, as we could phone so. Or bet me the one city. Intra bet, you want to show we see secret belts. 10 cents before we realizing about could be a say. Na bad egg be a frame. But one interesting thing is, obi always can be brain. Onya 3 odds, o try 10,000. We did 10,000. O you 10,000 if you more. 20,000 at the home. So the rich becomes rich, and the rich will be richer.
Okay.
Through betting. But the poor will be poorer.
It is about you if you want to would 70,000 no. Utia 7,000.
And 7,000 am I buying? Yeah. 10% of the.
We are young boy no there. We am show.
Oh, we am show. But then we are risking so I'm taking here now. We so make gain more.
And 70,000 what is saying they try.
Made the 15 Ghana cedis. They disaster.
And they did
15.
And that's only about just 7,000 can handle.
And I'm saying you want shimmy. Once upon a time, na me were emergency pa. And all that I had in my account was 2 cedis, 13 pesos. Before I realized a ball from an apart 12, a boy you 5 p.m. no, now more 5.78. my phone so me want me here just 300 Ghana cedis. So through betting no I solve problems my brain. There are people some bets now with videos no so much how a betting abo you have no idea.
That is why I'm able
but my
to
only advice, but my only advice is risk of addiction. And so we just want to be very careful.
You don't get addicted. I will seek a
what I know is that say maybe 500 Ghana cedis better. And say make sure some 500 MH. Okay. Yes, I'm not I have something to survive on or something to live on.
To live on, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a good young boys, I say,
and yes, so the betting tax in Kenya bonisa. Now they yes, sir.
You see, and your bonny, but then no, sebe I am bonny because a Germany ho. It's a betting tax, no. I am bonny because a Juma be anyhow. Youths in most of the youths, say omuni adwuma wako school ne sa we is otifie
and just as one of my producers is asking say the youth are not seeing the impact of the betting tax in their lives say aban no gito na omunhunu de odeye are you getting me it's quite to say ebi anka betting tax aban de ayese meje etuo we me de beye ABC as a watcha Ade ato so say utia betting tax ebia e ko free SHS utia betting tax e ko yewe on say e ko gu consolidated fund mu abani betim de ebi kro de say sika ne bi kobo agenda 111 na so de koye wo kwan but when who no direct
sure
and until no the impact of it no the whole theater no omo so fi say aban na nya no ho enye ono mama dwuma nya wa mama bi kakra misuma konya no saba beteme that was the analogy that was coming from
and
the youth.
That's exactly the analogy.
Yes.
That's
exactly wa mame me amenya me kakra kutwa me beta o sabe tito free sa kakra na konya
and through this betting so most of the youth in your capital
okay
through betting into no
about 9:30
I can tell you for a fact so
we betting it's in that time then
and that also between 9:30 to 12 so in between actually by 11 a.m.
now they are babu
yes
in Kumsa
sure
the man with the odds
sure
dog me tell you say we also do amonya adwere e also mutia okay okay yeah in him sir indirect tax direct tax income tax number one tax $70,000 or just 7,000 that's a 630 million year see it also
I would say beggars but I'm not begging or start like this guy that's all but so what did I'm going to say yeah 5 million or sometimes you track tax now the impact of I don't know I am not say
okay
but Oman say to me God is amano so we did 7 million now what did 20 million grave and that's what
so the oye and so could bet
very good Obina
or did see kind of go try any
15 cities
and 15 there and to one na go did better and then I want to
try your bread your modern year demand say yes got abanity
now I need so better what's the pay you are one man adwuma no ko gidi sika
how so because me say me na badwuma
and a crucial part is betting tax but I can tell you say if the government removes it there will be jubilation
hey man only choice o
no they won't drink as well
me can say Bia to so.
Oh no, Baba don't be.
What campaign winning election?
Now, so Aban will remove talk tax, a betting tax. He has lost it with the
No.
Now for the first time in the history of the 1992 Constitution elections,
yes,
NDC winning tertiary even a tertiary nursing a teacher now or winning na man a chabet work University of Ghana no you have no idea no doctor Lotokos
go from dress you a man 5 or omonyina omojere ebi su na di omochi e man so
they say baru dia go about too sure oh my God I don't chacha mai you better day abaye ni commando pay
aba we da se yen fa so da ba twedi apo
okay
na yen fa just mo bi a wo hwe ana se wo ti operate one of last week na you din komo e fa thrombosis
thrombosis
my sometimes the money one of my
woman can who asem a
also one of who how a man for experience and man very very important so until Mr. Ehia mo bia say oni pa biere mo no hu sa ne man no but sometimes prepare you check do ya dey part of be o he lipids cholesterol level no was o sa dey ados mo mu amane mo edu abroso and na say but say ye ko clot ne moja no a flow saying about Paul, more than what you do. I too thick, and I say too thin. Nipa much of that sad. But last week, it is time for Obi from the say program no. You repeating that bang. Some no a live program we are and you Obi to here continuation every Tuesday. You're not last week na can na say your clots e moja I won't be any no. It's midda na say da body no air sa na or the stop time moja ebe tu obi for instance oba be kwa wo so a nipadua na hye ne ho e ma no nya more platelets na amana to me akoda but the make can say nipadua na mamoja ne da ono asa na ne no na asan flow yi but ya rate me ba na de ada no antumi ankona ne ana prat me ba ntini mu na ama bontin na ama clot yo ba ntini mu na atiato na afei na de nanti enti e kan last week say ene ma do stroke ba park se no e sa clot ye ka ho asem nipa bebebe wo manya stroke ni pressure akoma no yedima okay but clot no na ko say adwene mu ama stroke no tumi aba eno fi wono ma ene wo ha wa say obi anya heart failure on bibi anya no wona mo ano twahwe Barcelona for akọ
ya mo match ene ne ebo ye no Sasuna ye team doctor
o ka ho ana mo wura ho no ya e bibi ya wi ojo ma ano
obu ahwe ewu
de ken ebi na sane ma we nyina ba se clot kese na awo mu no ya mi amoa na enti na de moja bro akoma no e ko hyemu a and within 5 minutes nipa no akoma no be fail you see me kind of be say nipa bia na akoma no na tete moja no ma ba bia
tete de ko
but ono so hia moja no chain every organ in the body
akoma no
yes was ono na eye adwuma wa adwene ko control akoma no du tem bi adwene da so ba akoma no e da pe a o so obi tware isi a ya suko tana bo ne hwese na akoma no e ba
if the heart beat
stops the moment akoma no be stop beating no the panefans were free eti hia moja all the time na se clot be say da wonti ni mu e loki wonsa na da bo ho no ma na ko e loki na da pepe mu na ko e loki ko sa ni nya kwa ko wura akoma no nti na de moja ebre no mu a
asa
eno ano
bo usisi ya
anti won say if it be angina pectoris
angina
obi ho a wotese na akoma no ye ya
o den saka na akoma se otipe
ya wotese akoma no ye ya e chese clot to be e ho no akoma no nya enough blood but e be show no mama ono a obti ya na one day
pe
na fe
to saka obuse na ye we
ya wa a sign of sacrot no bia
na se clot a be show ti moja ni timi enyi ko ye ti wakoma moye
yes and e ke se no temi say doctor hu a and e me ko say heart surgery no
ye nyem free wa
akoma be stop anytime e say ko pint ni yi sacrot no di free and yes sir na you to are ko shepa no pe and one akoma free enti se the chest akoma no e nya bi na say obi wo no ho a onante but akoma mano ponto na jufri le mo maso nyina na fo o hon ma mo se wa o tiso ana afia no asa jai mo ja e be show for some time but as I appreciate for no nti ye nyema bon ka ye say cloth ni bi ho no na e ka ba yakoma no wa hwe ya afelu ano e betimi about so the feel be pulmonary embolism e bi so ho no ma na kwahye akrama no ntini no mo e do bi ho no ma say nketo a bi ho no wa say ne bon tension bi ho opini mu say the nsu akọ na ha mu no opini mu obo wa o force but according to pima na fe won say amana nya difficulty in breathing ohome a obre so die ya na so choki or best so that tenses ya tinipa bi won mo da to amfa so be 4 anto the tia the ontimi home or die ya no am pakipilo sa ase the breath bi choki a ontimi ahome or force one so ontimi ahome se ko ba se wakoma obre lungs ntini no e wa clot mi no se enketo a etimi de ba nyame amoa na se kese be se lungs ne mu so a the same thing lungs as what na feel it was o home o panty last week ye ko one so obi anya lung failure na hu ni pa na awre ba ho o force ba home as what mo home then he o force ya no ano no de ntini na de from a PF lungs ni mo no na clot no nti no one so na lung failure one home na ma fe ni ba o fe should be asthma attack head oil
asthma
yes and we can just flames in our block airways no
na dia ahoro na akoko so
yes airways no na wa wo moja aboto
akoko kan vein
obe panti a mo so fe the content in the near page na the free sa na aside we know every organ failure beyond most of the times no plot the back kidney failure wa bibia the moja ebre no shemu pe
okay
no my one my daddy am I who say clot no bi e wo ni padua no na say wo de no e bia wo de no ya ados one yes the first thrombophlebitis no bi won ma so na pa fi empaso a e will tell us no do e fa na Nigeria for
ade
okoda onti ya bia e wo ne nine
o be sorry
but then ya the nine of the see from no ase ye de sika dutwa ne nane mu
o tipe
ya power especially the heels the 19 no
ade ntia
plot no so say oda no mo ja no be breba on nine no mo say akwa say pena apu abayi session tinu be brebe e wo na ho no unya nanti enti no mo ja no flow ko ho no the free what intense paper out ka se no mu but obomodin na tika kra bo za fe na aflow na aside ja external say clot no be bre
abeshisho
yes the woman that and apart me na mutimi nante but when am be o ya ho no ma na ja
sorry so have done
very good
and anxiety
yes as we want to say so
o so ne nsa na
o so no sa o the bottom mu o ya ne say ansa na we let me aside flow
it's a clot be akosho the moja na ntimi an
so this one ma na e won ti no mu but enyam blockade the main engine na ho no it ho no ma the ti me du na the kasa no
asa emeye
yes obre but on to sa
asa o kasa the asa ne kasa ne ma fault
asa the dia kasa no
as o ti say
na ama wana de o ho no ma wo asa abayi
na yes a clot no akoba ne nyam bowura mu yes ti ada be bowura mu no stroke
then within 5 minutes basically when one na o try it was say stroke a tiny papa awon them
yeah you see
be so odanya na pa want me what sorry
wakampus
what that how flat na boja no security na no afi kese na nyakwan ba wura dwe
see
afa how na and afi loss of power the tese wo de plot no ma obi o but the be dey so wow dey so no loss of power bi won mo ha suddenly na den sana otimpeja den sana mo do ma opeja na sana nyeyi na mo do opeja na nyeyi a tese plot kese mi
akosho
so na dia here pa no say ni fa bi wono ma o drink mo so o sa ni ma no ya twi mo ja fi unsa ha ko to amma no na e ko na do a osu o ku pa ni say na no ani o to kibida ba ya de fi dia ba so sia a on satia we na ade be chef di ni mo na so lens light o de me kan sa atoso
bia cloth obia
na fe screen wo ho na wa hwe bi bia cloth da bia na akyerɛ wo moja no wo we say moja tum na tai ba bi so o do ta kuma no ten ba on chase bia na cloth no
ti sa ayina oge bi ma honorable no wo don sakoto machine so
yes keke
na ebe kyerɛ bia cloth bia na mama na duro
na bi to no ho o entin na ebe da so na ho ha moja no e flow ene ebia sade a tai entin so
yes cholesterol tartan
so wo de ne obi na ko twino o ka say
wa wo hwe
wa na wo hwe ene da wa wo hwe no
ntebe mo ya hwe yie kura
ya ka na fe woti
okay doctor
guide no so ba bia wo bia de kuma se ne wa atwomata chiman ba da so ohwima se kwa
that's right
wo de oba so for live na ka na bi wo fi go so na ba na wo si ta no so hemfi wo no ma bebia no ba bia so ha de bras so for live na ka se wo won kan na wo tiemi a si wo St John's oko domi amsa de ko number 0277
0277
00
00
1234 0277
0277
00
1234
and 0241
0241
36
73 49
0241
36 73 49
yes
how sharfu onyankopon ene yare safo amen okay Dr. Adams na mote nenka anope ne etwetwe enkomo no bomodina na fo ani kire atwema tachiman na bibia anye dai enkoso kama emfama odofo yene future life for twetwe nkomo abasesia na yeba ene Hussein ene abedwafo no so atena se de aka mo yeba sesia future life
so man say yes ma fi se bibia timisi future life so wudi a unya apomuden enu nti na ewa ha broni say you are what you eat the wudi no saa na otie enti ye person odidi ye ene yare bebre abeka abusua ho anente saa yesi abusua yare say chronic diseases be aba pressure diabetes cancer kidney problem di na ya fa de say abusua yare enya abusua yare obetima yi ho afrim de enti ya ka say abusua yare ne say aduane na o maami di na na so papa di no enu abi na wudi o ba so enu abi na wudi enti ni na so obesesen aduane di so osesen aduane di a de ayo maami na anasa ayo papa no ebi ntimi nye o enti na future life o da bi obetina ha bo aduane da wo hye so ka hye wadanfo ka hye onua so ma aso ye ho ni enche ne kwa befa so obedidi fi se wa anyare a unu enti so hwe aduane di ya da bia no ubenya apomuden yare ya ene obi a pressure obi a diabetes me say ka wa nkasa ka che o so obeyi hu afrim ubetimi me say ubetimi ayi hu afrim ni na ya aduane papa e se wudi aduane papa e se wudi e future life is a balanced diet wudi a esiesie ni aduane fruit yin so kosi unase na de ba ko a edi ni panya bebre de bia ya be pesa me ka ho asempa ene repair food no future life repair food no say aduane we eyo wapono so na adwuma so bia wunyina na wapono so na rere
ali aben kwa ho ba no so mrasesia hello good morning
dada
me ba cho hwandie
ba cho mama ai ajubi
yo ajubi yeso na oho dodo na okopie future life na okoye no anopra so be so ka bibi kakra fa ho ma enti o
me pa cho 2019 na gamenya stroke asa tubo me kwa wie enti me wo ho ma me nyeni da so me na me ntimi nante me kwa ba kope na me tse ni se me ko future life me suma obi a ka me suma me tse ni se suma obi a me ko ti me ko na papa bi na me ko ka kire de wo ho no no ma me nnu ni bi enyane ni bi na me ba fie mi chance a mi di na o ya de yo do nta me ye mi ni nyina chance e ko nti dona nwa misi adine de ne kama pawo ene yemfa no hwe sano ampa radi adum emma na mintimi nante no emitimi be nante wo mama sa ibi chichichi mensa ni na shase se eko na de ni hukra ne se na nsane ne ya ade na saka na me jaidie ijai ni ko
Money agrek.
Jakofa mufo bi abana biti ni se me sanko ho bi o me nko ati ni be 8 months ni ti na nsane ne na otwe ni ne bra na me se meko afere me ntimi de na me ho na maye pa mo na mte dia nyame hira wo mo woman ye good for pa so si ye me exercise eni no di ma me midi e na se ma no san ya din no ma no san ya din me ka fo ma mo ko to bi na mo ni o bi ona wo time on soin en ka se mi ni sika o na wuwa e beta yitima o e beta daka o to bi wate e kama papa njia dia ho sa me kasa dia ho sa na medi mehu se dia ya ko fa dum eye
Yeda obadias.
Na mi tito me kasa fi bushan
Beda semini aba. Okay. My entwa Sofia.
Wọ́n sẹ́ you know repair food in America no sẹ́ wunyina na apostle no. Ensuo na jeje asa gbegbe no Catholic si na ewe. Awo kono so nyina onye okoto dwonko awo. Eti sẹ́ repair na kasa na sikasa no so. Afa na ahya ase na etwitwi na ehu. Na so ntibi wona akoko no kase bi na afa ato ose osa so sisi. Na ba okoto dwo na engine ma pai mienu. Enti no ebasa na wo so muscles no so. Ye ntini kitinkiti bi a achi muscles no na ni nyina asisi. Fisenya supply bi afa na wo tisiti. Afa ha wo se besa so wachi ni wachi kase bi wachi na bie na ni nyina na chi na omi na ewe na kase na hya asese mu. Wonan na ade kopesika. Akopa aduane wonsa. Eti sa aduane wentina o masa ade ni nyawansa. So we di repair food na the air san of few upon so nyina na esan ahyehye ne ma. Entina ho ma sa ade no nto. We na many people benya stroke na mu hu no. Ewaba no say onya stroke 2019 na call na watena wa ni biem. Aduane a wudi ebo ni paduane we future life ebo ankasa wo da achoma entina ho e ma ye mfa no mu. Na sa wo ba na sa ade na ye kese wo ti won wa so ebo ha atwinti ni nyina mu ti na ye dendenden no. Ne a che exercise a obey. Ewaba no me kwa mi hu no. Jese na aye me wanwa. Oba ye no chese na me kwa mi suro. Na me se o ha bibi be na to ho. Eti wo tina wa ye fa no mu be future life ho. Oba ye ho de tuatua onuane. Na the asa eka ho no future life beautiful na collagen. Where any collagen food for the joints and also collagen for the skin. Beauty comes from within. It is so when wa ni ma twontom o ho na me se ho na me se mfa ntukwan. Obu o ha 30 plus or 50 years. Na ni ma dada saa se de wiase na wa be no. Wudi se aduane we ma we de ne fefefe. Entina ho de ma adura mu no. Entina na wuntem. Oba bia de be ma bia no ese onya confidence ni na ne se ubedi biye me se honam yenso mfa ntukwan esa na ubetu ene ma na yeso mututwu o nsa wo no mo na wuna ene o mokokoso obi o ntutwu na nim kura ya de otimi pie bedi future life beauty food way na de na meka ho asem no pressure ni diabetes na abeji akanta aso no ene me se aduane a o ma me bi o papa bi eno abi na wudi ntusu benya bi nti yese abusua yare you feel no oba ma zero no na zero with also no enti sa wo pressure na diabetes ani hina be kwa na se so ma mi obi na sha se di a enya di a obenya bi se wadu ani di a de ye obi abeko ba se oni emo a oba ho etutu oni
so for lie
ne a che onuane a ho di a bebo a di emo a so for alignment intache ni so wa ni kire pata ase no
that's right
brane anu ni nkomo ebisa nkwa ede papa
brane so ede
ne che onuane a obedi enemi ane boni bebi aba obi o betima di 1 week o nya bibi enfre de no odi da bia me ka se bibi a wo de chef ma fifi no na nkwa wo eno de dey future life enti wo hwa motabella ne se am de so gum na ye ni na wo dua efifi ene ye de future bibi a life
pana mes no to ja
ye di lose ma ko 28 na ye
okay
enti bibi a chronic ana kwa nkwa ye bi eto so no onu ma ebeko me ken numbers no ya to apete ebi osunyane ebi wo mampon ebi wo nkran ebi wo kononwo ya trap it o me so ma adade abra so e ho no mo prostate na obi am na ebe boa number is 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 baako say 0242 87 80 90 0242 87 80 90 future life
Thank FutureLife for our pay Bayport for your future now. Jumaifo nyina yonko baako pɛ sɛ wo pɛ sɛ wo sika bɔtene bi na wo de investment na wo twa so yie dia Bayport bi ne afisiapa
I think come to it now.
Makase bodi mi remfi mi hwe wanim juma amudi adi mi ntina mi hwe wanim look as let to say but what's your microphone I was so green me aso I saw beautiful okay I don't pay me entimo
Yo man
we are now many who say one of the youngest very intelligent media communication was antemantema. We say they say you do be conquer na. Wa wo conquer nya but person just say appointment no be jo dia na. Entin tu twen kakra. E ma sa kwaju de o. All right. Video ma video.
Yo my e be mo official pa. Na ya chia wahwefo ene wetiefo anopai eye mu movie ba mo dan kese emi ene ne da edikan a ye ba ha ye ba enso ye ni aso ye hu ne emaye kire se adwumadi na ye di no oman ni nyina ne omo amano ni nyina age atum se mo fidie ne afidie kese a obia de na de ba beton wo so ayeto ti anope ba ya nye bone Bayport savings and loans na ya samba ye bebo ye fixed deposit no hu deuro ama amanfo a omunim ne friend investment ene omo a omunim no ya kire mu ama omahu se Bayport savings and loans ne ba bia o pese wo di usika koto honom na oda wada na usika no aye adwuma amwanya emfaso ewo so a baby ba ko pe wo man mu ena ewo se ode ko ani Bayport savings and loans na de ye ne se eye be 21 years nie a ya ye adwuma yi ye humma asem da se obi di ni sika beto Bayport savings and loans a oba beji ni sika na ne nsanka ni sika ne mfaso a onyae na de ye ne se ye mobilize deposit no emfa enkose ye nso eko invest wo baby de ye ya ne se Ghana ha ya identify eye market bi a obi anim se honom ne ye secured eye payroll lending eye aban adwumayefo ana se omo a omo gi aketua omo na ye di sika no ye de bo omo besia na ye de bo besia se bosome so a deductions at the end of the month no na ya deductions no dey amaya and until ba na oba be invest wo Bayport ye wo 91 days ye bosome miensa and ye wo 182 days ye bosome nsia and ye sign wo afe ye bosome dumienu na de ye ne se ye no be nhyehyɛ se usika no pese wo de to hono bosome miensa ye be communicate am wo hu se emfaso a ebeba sunie se ye bosome nsia emfaso ebeba sunie ya afi emfaso ebeba sunie na odi usika no be invest we ho na edana ubenya alert a che se odi sika dudu se aba be invest wo Bayport na ewia yama investment certificate eno na kire se usika eda Bayport nie na on investment certificate no ubehu eda odi sika no beto ye sika dodo okra odi beto ye ena emfaso a ebeba so ena ye free bibi duration sɛ bosome mmiɛnsa na ɔne yɛ kɔɔ a wobɛhu bosome mmiɛnsa no wɔ so sɛ bosome nsia a wobɛhu bosome nsia no wɔ so sɛ afe a wobɛhu afe no wɔ so ɛna ɛda a sika no bɛ mature date no nso ɛwɔ hɔ enti yɛyɛ wei nyinaa wie na certificate yi wɔ hɔ a nyame yɛ adom na investment no mature a saa da na usika bɔtene na wode bɛto hɔ ɛne mfasoɔ a yɛakyerɛ certificate no ne nyinaa bɛba abɛtɔ wɔ account mu ama wanya alert wɔ phone so na wahu sɛ sika na wode bɛto yɛ hɔ no ɛno na ɛda so ɛda hɔ yi.
That's right.
Afei nso yɛayɛ wei nyinaa ama wɔ awie ebia na woyɛ no bosome nsia nso na challenge bi aba enti no
pɛsɛ ɔgye kakra
yɛfrɛ no early termination wobɛtumi afrɛ na early termination no
ɛno no mo te kakra na
no deɛ yɛnte bi baabi wɔ hɔ a wode sika no kɔto hɔ a yɛbɛkyade wo penalty mpo sɛ
penalty sɛ time nso
nanso yɛyɛ deɛ yɛnim sɛ yɛde sika no yɛ adwuma nti nna dodoɔ a sika no di wɔ hɔ no yɛbɛcalculate
ɛti mepɛ sɛ megyi kakra na motoa so so ɛ
saa ɛno no yɛbɛtumi ayɛ no early termination and then rollover ne yɛ roll over the difference no ama sika no wahu sɛ wayi bi afiri mu ɛna deɛ aka no yɛasan ɛde a reinvest ama
ɛti 6 months na so magye me sika no a sika bɔte no wɔ hɔ ne interest wɔ hɔ mepɛ sɛ me extend ya another 6 months a ɛho bɛhia sɛ mɛsa akɔyɛ nkratasɛm bio ɛno ante bi ama some of my details you roll over
exactly ɛho hia yɛn deɛ no mpo deɛ yɛnkuta sika no wɔ yɛn nsɛm mpo na ade abɛ invest
you deal with the bank
exactly because ɔman no mu sika kuta ayɛ hu enti no ya strategically yɛwɔ accounts with various commercial banks bi a wobɛtumi adeposito ɛna sisi a yɛkasa yi nso no yɛ Bayport account na investment account na yɛbɛ create ama no ɛwɔ gifts platform so you don't need to even walk to us wobɛtumi akɔ sɛ usika no da bank bi a no wa transfer say di aba no ato yɛn account wa
omutimi mama office crash so betimi atena the comfort of my home my minimum de komo
wobɛtimi use momo e dia transfer ato account na yɛn bi ama
interoperability
yes interoperability and afei so no wo other bank to say bi a Stand Chart and I say
Stanbic or Fidelity or Access Bank
it's just a matter of transferring that money straight into the Bayport account a wo e ho no na wa frɛ ya ka kyerɛ sɛ me de sika say atum what show evidence
may 3 months may 6 months may 1 year
at your own convenience
now 1 year no so a obu on ma time na so no almost twɛn kakra time na so my 1 week your network
no not at all yeah on the day of maturity that same day you will receive an alert of both principal and interest
bam
need them and remember
Dokas baka kraso so da emre no kraso
impose we invest with us na say e mature the send me boss aka na ense say wo buy your office and sign na why deposit ni we no we have our USSD code that ye create account ni we na say ya private account na ye link your account number no ewo phone so for you to have access to your account enti no e mature that very same day na e be mature no eto wo account na e wo Bayport nim then one kasa obetimi atena fie say se wo pesa wo withdraw ni nyina wa utimi yi sika no wo pesa wo yi bi na wo gya bia wa utimi yi na wo wi a wa frɛ wo RM relationship manager ne say may you say the aka no monfanya the enroll over na may you wa utimi transfer to another third party bank account or umumu account unya problem bia and no know how flexible your fixed deposit no
mo numbers
o ma me fa numbers ni tudwa ubetimi afre Bayport ye the whole Ghana baby na numbers we na ubetimi afre baby a wo bia na ubetimi aserve ye wo 0243
0243
571
791
ye wo 0543 248 759 ye wo 055 811
9281.
The number is baby a wo Ghana ha baby a obetima frɛ number si na ofrɛ a na ya kyerɛw ekwan a ebefa so na ya save very flexible ni yan say wo Ghana card na wo digital address baby a wo te e
no Bayport your future now. All right Timothy Docas ne minia Collins also dey ma de ne breme na lejei e wa hanom Ibrahim Hussein so wa hanom montrase na mabuna wo mo edi dwumaso ema wo mo party e wa hanom si ara na je opposition leader ofi hanopai na Hussein the majority minority ni majority na atnase se akonwa we no wo se mehwe ne ye aha be da bia higher majority wonim say by default or otherwise NDC ni bia so ba ha no kotel na be before this watra na I want to say
Adum Ashoye,
how is opposition your first experience with opposition?
There be my experience to be 2015-2016.
Oh, so that time now we need this.
Yes,
I'm talking about your experience now as since you are fully bred and matured young man.
Yes. Opposition. Make can say normal. Yes. Yeah. So
okay.
And one thing is, once the new patriotic party, once you join the party, the tennis also be a case MPP for no promo opposition, promo looky fresh and no more. I saw more.
That's what more power.
Okay, yes, because a training once you are in power near the training, say at least you have to have some businesses around you, whether the party is there or party in the honor, you can survive. So indeed, the new patriotic party, to whom MPP boys now say,
Obia cool,
Obia and Shedda and how will be diggy.
Oh, okay. You said, how does it feel to be in power?
Yeah. Touch your mother, but you know what they for sunny.
But then.
And yes, really, on say, a moody say the show some more.
Yeah, this one,
this one, as well. So it is a woman when the gentleman, Ebiana, a Viano, na a cuckoonia rewona, Ukaku. And see, Yadama say, in fact, Omanhene Miss Rano Pebiana Mitimupa, Moka will be Nagana teacher, El Kosui, Kakra. Samuni Honoma. Yeni media students, so I understand.
Okay.
All right. Ready at say erotic of course was so Nana Yankwada na Machia John Dramani Mahama. Gonja leadership no free mununkumu beji on my free MPP for Ghana for sale money in Mama. And in Ghana for here 1.7 million. ABC or Ghana had him say that.
And also the Omeka. Because MPP now getting to 1 million votes no. Omode pabu through.
1 million.
I said 900 something. But omo 1 million. Omode pabu through. Utina Nigeria. You put ya 1 million votes. It's the 1.7 no. On you ready? All right, any come on. We are expecting the budget to be read by 10 p.m. today. 10 a.m. today. Sorry. Now, Nanaji, is it much ado about nothing, another case of deja vu, or you are expectant?
Senior medal was na minchia Ghana for Majibre, our motion. Minchia me party ma.
Medical promotion, some of them say, Yemrenetia, but many sports for needing community. Or mama 10 minutes extra.
Yes. Why? And Minchia party for no. Mefa Kunya Sunchia, the former president. Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, and the former vice president, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, me in Chia Mupa, and I'm in Chia in Team Kodia administration, especially the general secretary of our party, lawyer Justin Kodia from Poma Michianpa, many are penny miracles and some Michian. Mama de Wow near Penny and Akuma, chairman of the Nohoku appear, Mamichia Kokapa or Baby Bia or and they and a pain. Senior. Sese nyame ado nyame ahwe so ama sese NDC for the first budget here de eba na oni omo ko radio na oni omo din koma asema mo ganze oh enye mo budget ni edi adwuma enye mo budget ni edi adwuma sese nyame adom omo dwa ne ko share budget ne chi no sese ye ba bi kan omo budget na ya hwe ni dia omo so omo de ba be chechira man
okay
iti minimini ye ko share ba bia oh mo budget ni edi adwuma msi yo yate eye den ya 11th of first March ne bedru na wakwakọ kan no kan wi a mo be kire bebi amaye den mo ba kwakwakọ tebio ntie nei ye ba be kan ye MPP for there ye mompa ye boni nye den entia eye NDC for ye MPP for there pen se o mine be ye den e be ko nenimo na say o dey ne budget e ba be tudwa wo shega na fo bo bebre na bosha NDC for share Ghana for no omo promises say mana better gu Ghana for no in the first 90 100 and 120 days mana better gu Ghana for no itienei the good people of Ghana aye koma omo hwe ni nyina ye hwe say ensema mo kan ye say within your first 90 100 and 120 days no enu na mo de ba share budget no ye mpe any excuse bi etie because some say MPP for nyade na some na mo ba na mo beto mana egu Ghana for enum dia then ye de o man na ye den ahyemonsa into first of all mo ka try say o mo ba no mo be yi taxes bebre free ho but ye share in some conversation na President Mama ne friend say ni crofo ni AD na mo say mo be yi taxes free ho say the reform dey abehye won say ye be rationalize taxes because ye wo IMF iti untumi nka se ofiti prekopa ko yi taxes ne nyina free ho iti enei mo video on baby amaka kire say taxes ahodo ana na ekufo do de bae ne nyina mo be yi free ho
so you are not expecting any rationalization
Dabi yen Ghana form pe sa brofo na tie o the person ye tene say MPP bae no the first budget no o ka say abolish
okay
okay ye bae ye ka kire Ghana for say ye what taxes be a nuisance taxes ye ba ye be yin nyina free ho iti Ghana for eti omo radio no ma fa omo pen ne omo paper de omo beti ne say ken free attack say we tax we ya abolish no kaya ye tax ya abolish no iti enu na ye petie because mo ka try say betting tax mo be ye free ho emebunu ne say mo be yi tax na ye de e free ho na fa so mo ka try say COVID health levy no mo be ye free ho na asema ewo mu ne say ma men kan za no ma ba be justify e wo grow we mo COVID health levy no de tie ne say na Akufo-Addo won say osi e agenda 111 hospitals no na ngofo no fi say o okofesika wo ba bi e na e ba ba be ye otwe ha kakra na watwe ha kakra na watwe ha kakra na wakabum o de sisa hospitals na Ghana for iti agenda 111 no some be yi COVID health levy ne free ho say the Ghana for pen say yi sa de ne free ho no and me tena ha na maka say so mu yi sa COVID levy ne free ho a kai hu say that agenda 111 hospitals no e be kan rem because hu sika ene apone a na ye de we kakra ye de e hye ho a ye di see hospital but o maka kire en say sa ye friend saying tax no a nuisance a useless o say you free ho we now we interview one
Eric
yes or say adentina COVID free ho na ya sanje you know won say onim ne ne de COVID health levy ni you na eno so asan boa ma yenya financial clearance my health professionals no they don't know it's agenda 111 na etwe ho kakra financial clearance for health professionals ne so etwe ho kakra it also kwa ko ye free wa meaning say nurses for health professionals no mo ye den o mo ntra fie chinye sika bi e de ba ko clear wo mo na fa so taxes ahodo a o mo san share ye bo e-levy o mo se o ma be ye free ho and then when say professors ne other institutions they can say mamu fa mo san ka e-levy no na boa ye ma yenya revenue be hu say KPMG aka asem bi say ye e-levy ni free ho a ye be lose over 6.4 billion Ghana cedis
every year
iti ye no sa de e ba be lose no o ko fa say sika no wen na de abechechiro man no iti eno na Ghana 4% some so what promises say we ye free ho nyine free ho na ehun say ampa o yo se ade a o ye de o yo iti ye ni any excuse bia na fa so your mahama president promise yẹn sẹ ọno ọba no na n'ekufu ado ahyɛ ɛyɛ this hospitals ase ọba no ọba ba bɛyɛ dɛ ọba bɛtoa so iti ọno ọba bɛtoa so no na woso wokɔ yi taxes wɔ nyina free hɔ no yɛpɛ alternative ɛkwan a wobɛfa so a bɛyɛ dɛ wobɛ complete ɛyɛ this hospitals no ama the good people of Ghana because yɛn ka kyerɛ wo sɛ yɛgye wei kakra na yɛde yɛ hospital no wokɔ ka kyerɛ Ghana fo sɛ oh ɛyɛ useless taxes monto abantia wɔ mo yɛba no yɛbaba bɛ pɛ alternative aba nti ene the alternative a wɔde bɛtoa ɛyɛ yɛn hospitals bebree no so no ɛno na Ghana fo yɛ de ɛpɛ okro wei no afei so akwan ahodo a Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛyɛ wɔ Ghana asɛ yie Ghana fo ɛpɛ alternative source a wɔde bɛ complete saa ɛyɛ akwan no so and obia nim okro wem sɛ Nana Akufo-Addo aban ne Dr. Bawumia aban yɛ atwa mu kɔ yie ɔmo bɔ ɔmo ho modern pa in terms of roads infrastructure iti akwan no bebree ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛn den yɛn wie ni nyina de mahama ɛne ne NDC fo no mo se mo ba mo bɛtoa so iti yɛ pɛ alternative ɛkwan a mo bɛfa so mo bi nyɛ sika mo de bɛtoa ɛyɛ saa akwan ni nyina so iti atofo se ne nkrɔfo no me maka sɛ atofo se sɛ yɛ sum na fidie pa efidie pa ne yɛde saa finance ministry ne sum no ade de iti na me kasa because so bɛka yɛ sie du nketia emno ɔmo kɔkɔ yiyi ɔmo mpanimfo free ɛyɛ mmarahyɛ bedwam no Okache yen said this elections is about the economy. And at two forces so na betumi ayeden economy no ho nsem. Iti wona wokasa bebre okrom ha. Ghana ye bankrupt, Ghana yese and na John Mahama say bo wona wokasa bebre a Ghana fo nya ogide o. Iti som na je na koye ne yenhwe. Iti ye fidie kese na omiesum ato forces ene ne nkrofo. Iti enei ye de ensa hye dem refem. The year change na say in some ne bosha mo share ye no mubedi so because and as we speak President Mahama promising the entire nation especially the youth say onu oba no obema obi adwuma yeden aje
through 24
hour economy no asama mo ka kire Ghana for say obi a bedidi peche iti enei the year change say the 24-hour economy no policy na wase wa draft a wode ba ebinsi da no o ma me presenting kire eye mabunu na ekwan a mabunu be fa so mbenye adwuma na yede age e na Ghana for
do you have your doubts
na President Mahama ne yenim ne deda so no unemployment wo krom ha kase ni nyina President Mahama na de bae but ono ko tena chire wo ko pepa na no when this for penti ndi we eye setting and packaging government ijoma set Ghana no packaging yes settings it enei ayeti hoyi de ye twa ni se mabunu no yebema Jomama beka say through the finance minister edwuma way na me de me be create in a space of this for years here eda yenimu so that mabunu no benya edwuma aye because say wo hwe ade NDC company won pa unemployment although MPP aban born homodin create jobs for the good people of Ghana and in mabunu no yankase ye create jobs ama mabunu nyina nemom de create ye no sa ban bia bai no tumi create de na Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Bawumia tumi create ye na enko unemployment sem na eden e wo krowe mo yet nkofo ekọ abonten eko preach kire Ghana for say hey na Akufo-Addo the unemployment aba yen ba no ye be create ye nyuma ma aye Ghana for say kokofo so say yen kan kire wo mo hye ye bo bebre say na Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Bawumia mutimu ade ne pa no mutrimu eden no was a kakoko one bag says get on be 97 million old cedis and this is 9,700 but at least so much me anton mamo kura 7 million e was so muton mamo 65 million old cedis
it's a chance budget no that say
e was say zanum nyina e was on nyina mo ka
65 million
yes because e bossa mo ye den mo share Ghana for and Erikopoku sumaka kire omo no so masum na fidie because Erikopoku na call eye nkurase call eye region by region ko hold town hall meetings e ka kire Ghana for kokofo ne akuafo se na Akufo-Addo ni Dr. Bawumia trimu odene
okay
omo trimu odene e was komo ton no 65 million me won video ni ni tapes bebre it ye this for ye ba ye be hwe say ye be ton 65 million na ede am the good people of Ghana it is say na akuafo asem omo ka nyina ni say atadwefo wa yo Mahama na abai Erikopoku nso na oba be ka asem na kire ono ye agric minister
yate dende
it ye no e na Ghana for ye de etwen e wo krom ha say senia ye friend say kokoo bag na be de e be ko nenim it ye mpe any excuse sɛ na ɔmo kɔ dada ɛyɛ TUC ne adwumayɛfoɔ sɛ o economy ne mu ayɛ de Akufo-Addo wayɛ sɛ ti mo nye 10% no sɛ excuse no Ghana for so mo pɛ bi etie
na mami ko Hussein Hobra Hussein
Omanhene
na wintel
Omanhene me da ase ne akonya ode ama me Omanhene we de mesro ye wo asantima mu ye bra John Dramani Mahama ehun sɛ babu no ba ko bi ho no ma sɛ wo the regional minister ne hyɛ ne nsa o wetima aboa ma asantiman afa no to mapafra nti ye bra Mahama eyi Dr. Franka Mwakohene as the regional minister na wo hwɛ Dr. Franka Mwakohene nso ba ye no ohun sisae bebre youth mani agye asantiman ani agye because odwene asantiman ho practical example asantiman bebre ho no ma wonama na dwo a ehun wo ho esum nko a ena wo so nim sɛ yesi bebi a nyame enkora hia adwombo man pc no ɛho anso so na bronsam enso tonto no momone nti esum eyade a enya ade pa na otrase adwena hu sɛ no sa asantiman betu mpon de a oni eye Prefos Limited akwa sign contract be 2 years oni Prefos company limited Prefos akwa sign contract 2 years say bibia eye street lights eni bia no omo fix wa asantiman mu hanim sei enti asantiman yeni agye
chew ho na
asantiman yeni agye
that's right
adwuma Dr. Franka Mwakohene ye no ye bona baso me no wo kasei wo hwɛ eye marketer MPP aka ho asem NDC aka ho asem asantiman aka ho asem Kofro Makarishemu akohomasika asantiman tia o mehu ni say abato no motuma NDC no a yenya over 30% no o man to no kwa na omoto edipe eye asetena pade ma omo hu Omanhene ye campaign ye bonto ano ye ka se mebre kira asantiman mabunu hwe so de to abade ma ye nti ya me de se me nua na JT hanim se ya ono agye atum se enima bebre wo hono ma omom ye ya NDC e ba ya ye ka kira asantiman ne Ghana man se ba ye betwam a ono no mom so ka ne se NDC ye try se ye betwa sa niema ni mu na ye nkoka se be rationalize mu na ye nkoka se be rationalize me anigi semba ko a me pese me hu wo budget we mu ye se me pese ye beti se o kan esla tama ye de esla e ba ye no MPP focus say nuisance tax
energy sector levy
yes okay o mu se su nimfa so mo bo me den o metwam tin ton tan ne bo a o man no bo mu twam
David
o man twam enti no se wo de wano wo nwira e bi nya den
ebi
wo e na wo timi tin to so nto on sanfa ono nya den emfa good MPP for cancel mo nyina kire asantiman de to abamo mo man twam o mo side ko si awowa e di hu sika die tie nti me pese NDC ye budget e be present asantiman mabunu betting tax de me pese me hu ni se de be kwakosi awowa adi hu sika di ni ne levy sa taxes ne ye de be kwakosi awowa di ni ne de me pese hu ni e tin ton time
etwam
sa ne ka kire o ena minim se ye wura to force no so no oyobi a odwene mabunu ne maame no ho so we the first time in history ayenya finance minister o se da bi mekodwamu me ko me maame mu no se okodwam na no mukodi nkomo a ono inflation no nte ase wu debt to GDP no baka kutena TV so
aba ba redu ye bi
o me o se we obehu difference na me
okay.
difference we be say o se me maame no mu bro for kese titi TV so ayeka obeti alaji bomia interoperability me maame ono tidwom no nte ase enti oba ye no se o tinsema na maamefo ni bi ka utimu so mo ankasa no omu nimde we se me kofa aniema last week me sa ko se me kofa no mo sa tumu sei enti die na oba be ye dia fo amame enye brofo akese no e no se mama mate na okọ no ne ni pie no trotro ni ma nyina kama o we no se da bi e mabu no jezi no so no mugu ntentan no so pa e no okọ x life ba redu ye bi
yeah
o ye bi wanya bi on difference
se bi sata na x my ba redu
time my ba na Facebook wo
ba redu time
na Facebook ni o
Facebook live can be ba 2006 2007
but was so life you reckon for
I there very time
wanya bi what you say was so life ni mabu ni interactions na unim interactions no e mabu ni bebre na betting tax no ma dwe wo ho pa
na
e11 no na mo ka ho asem pa no mu bisan se kwan be na obefa so ama e mabu no antimanya eye access to banks akotimi age bosia atimi start business entimi hwe se budget obe present businessmen for aboso nkai for magazine for yes omo ha nyina ye kwan a mbefa so atimi akọbanga kwakonya bosi ansi hu no ye den ewo fom ye hwese rato force be ma nimonyamfo onimdie ewo Ghana economy ni mu no obetima ayi san ne man ayi den e de amaye but fast forward mahu se MPP aban etitru asantima mu miti asantima mu mostly me kasa asantima ohwe asantima mu hanim se ya ohwe 2022 ohwe 20th mu hona 20th that's June 2022 MPP aban the asantiman emabunu ye maame no ne papa no close to 1 million and dey ko yiemu. This is from Ghana Statistical Service multi-dimensional report by no what be that send this by no asantiman ye dey ko yiemu close to 1 million da. What is NDC for the Volta region? MPP for say a stronghold Volta region. What is NDC for the Volta region for close to 1 million e dey ko yiemu or report bi mu World Bank near Santiman. So when you be a mawasin so ye na bro. Mama asantiman mabunu, ye ma menim close to 1 million, and I'm doing ko yemu. O here mudo muko asantiman mabunu, ye ma menim ne papa no musa ko adwuma, o musa ye adwuma o muko ma mejemu. Nipa 1.3 million Ghana for and a haircut. Sika munya ye 240 billion cedis. Says Sika we was system ni mo betima run ya Ghana economy na ye the SCP. Oil revenue under NDC near only Jubilee fields and ne ye adwuma ye pa you akofo na born homodin epedito wo de maye o maye ne wo de parking cars ma make meboa na sika revenue ni enya free oil fields mu 2016 $240 million dollars. $240 million ena ni enya annually. MPP aban buy omunya over $1 billion annually every year
from oil fields.
It is a whole corner. Nanka yenim say reserves na ni abre ano wo kan wasem nyina so moja MPP for nam so moja 9.6 billion or so no. Yeah time the jam according to omo ankasa presidential defense Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oko present his speech bi o Kaswa Central Region April 2022. Ohwe page 20 na 21 na. O say NDC ye just 6.5 billion. Almost mu jaya 9 point something billion, but 6 point something billion e jaya no. Nana ye say jamu oil fields so. Jubilee Sankofa intent. Cocoa production ye mu close to 1 million metric tons, and they are doing below 500 metric tons. You get the scene. And the NDC no. Ye ni adwene Ghana ho. Ye ni ma bebre. Ye free honom. Cocoa sector me kind of correct. E kan da 12 million cedis. 12 million. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, I mean, pesos price amount. Cocoa sector, a Canada, what do call dollars more? It was $199 million. Sata mu use exchange rate na 800 million what cedis. And now a car mu dia 200 media ma 32 billion. So hu sane ma we nyina. Enti mpaba me boni say Nyankopon emma NDC ye mpenifo ayi omu Nyankopon mo mu nyansa ne nimdie. A o betimi ayi Ghana free tracker MP for die ko mu. And I mean say NDC mpenifo so no. They will really do that. They will really do that because they are ready. And now, me pay excuses. And this year campaign any excuses. Enti though ya shabo bebre, Yebra Mahama kaso 120 days. Me per se at least 120 days social contracts ne dey. Yentimi di say nye 100% at least 99% dey. Munye ho adwuma. Ne ehunu say Ghana for Bosha na mo share mo no mo ntwantro mo di to dia mo.
Nana, mama 5 minutes. Na me for 5 minutes so man.
Yeah, senior. Oh menu ya no. Utwam komtompo ba aben mu a. Se ya na wokasa yo. Afide ne o sre Nyankopon so wo mo nyansa.
Na so de bia yesre.
Hey,
de bia yesre Nyankopon.
De ya yesre nyame.
Asem na kan no what ya say. Me de beche no shedan ye twi ni sa. Wonte ase. So what I said. And senior, menu no wo pese wo justify. Hwe baby a what say no, oti abem no. Ye ti abem ni ye kasa with facts and figures because untumi nya propaganda wa abem. So what I say, it is about propaganda na ni ye ko ni jamu 2 billion and now yes sas excuse ni sa kasa na ya pa ho. Say musimo ba be ye. Iti ye ba ye no ya yesei
but it's early days yet.
Yes Nana.
Ah
na jo mama onim Ghana problem ana
When problems no, and some of our ben. It will be MPP in the year 2016. Yeah, ba ben no, the problems of the good people of Ghana. It yeah ba no, the first state of the nation's address and another down go for the Dubai. Or chraw the way sifate. And not say I am in hurry to fix it. No, shall said in the policies and programs. The first year of Nanado Danko Kufado, or shall say so rolling it out. It ye nay Ubaya wo kasa bebrebe yan for mining share on science for mining share on san. Economic dialogue no ko negotiate. E hunu sunsan so ben abeto o mine so. Waste of taxpayers money. It ye nay atofos ya wonam say me kwakwa je eye e friend say omanfo no views no. O say de bia maka say oye propaganda. Omu je propaganda wo opposition and the propaganda ababem. On the 7th of March 2025 year. And then in Azayao. And now fellows of Fusuko Achebe say budget no
was approved on the 4th.
Budget night Obabe kind and then on the 7th of March no cabinet ajia tundida.
He said cabinet approved the budget on the 4th.
Yes. On the 9th atofo say me ko dom ani ejomfo akwakoshia. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It means Ghana for just for say a better picture near who say finance minister TSC form. Oh, me say yenya propaganda wa bemu. Because Felix Ofosuku Achene and Crawford candidate say yaje a year budget now be presenting na two did that. Now then on the 7th on the 8th 9th. Osema TSC Makola Matiesi ahase mini market for no kodi nkomo afa budget na ye be presenting. Why na oda no? Why na oda no? It won propaganda no mo de ba abem no eno ana mo gusu eye ewo eye abem mo. But ye ka kire mo budget ya mo kan yi enam na o ka sei unim say Ghana for ahyeda ye krom ewo sa no free when so ko tertiary first a year Ghana for ye come and among ka ho asem ye so because we say 120 days no we be implement this idea no it ye no so e was ye te ho asem ye den e wo kuro we mu ha afa so ka chen say we ba double track no your first you be ye free ho it ye no na say Ghana for hwe say sa e traffic light na mo kan ye no red go green for no sa de no e no so ye be clear ni nyina free ho na fa so free SHS mo fra no Musimu bema o masitire ma yeden agyi omo be didi kama it says say ye hwe say mponche na moka ho asem no headmaster ne de ba ko to ne kon ho no de akọ school mu ko no akọ ma aye free SHS mo fra no says ade no ne yeden ye twe ye mpa excuse ne na MPP fo ase munim the problems of this nation and na ye catch them and na mo say ye betumi aye ye won nipa ye betumi de omo aye eti ye kwako ye friends ye pe obi akwakobo bo ayesi ya eje na ye be na yakobo bo ayesi ya eje na
wa so de ya eje o
me kwame
so
to say you can clearly see say a microphone a excuse no mo be maye but Ghana for fan show mutrum say bo sha o mo say ni nyina na ya dwere ni nyina to after the 90 100 and 120 days no they will hear from the New Patriotic Party.
Okay.
They granted the press conference. Now, mo share Ghana for ni nyina no. Ya kire say, when we o mo share no, o mo ntumi ende so. Na budget we aye ka ho asemi. He, obi eni e wo ho sesi. Because kasa bia na ye be ka okrom bia ye se mo MPP for ye mo budget na ye de. Ye de ye
so now it's your budget.
It is say no, ye be hwe adwene. Ani nyansa ye de. E wo mutirimu a mo de be mu mai.
Hussein, family.
Good.
Me da say, me person me man na je hu process a faso e prepare budget. What you say because was era Felix Ofosuku Ache say
the budget was approved by cabinet on the 4th.
On the 4th. First one, please.
At 5 minutes more to wrap up.
Number one, budget. First, budget preparation. Government ministries ni some organizations ni na omoye framework no. Submission and review. That's the second one. Submission and review. Now third one na legislative or executive approval. Cabinet is I don't know executive. Good. Fourth one, final approval and adoption. The fourth one no.
Once approved, the budget is signed into law, adopted by the organization leadership. In corporation, the board of directors give the final approval. Government may require presidential prime minister assent. Implementation, fifthly, implementation and monitoring. Funds are allocated based on approved budget. Government agencies or business unit, executive plan executives, and plan executives. Regular monitoring ensures spending aligned and projects. Last one here, audit and evaluation. So, timer or executive approving, that is the third one. So third one, do audit and evaluation. Audit and evaluation, or quite so side then. SL form maybe audit and say evaluate. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the cabinet will approve it, but the final approval then they make out here. So don't say you're Ken SR any you're to force any now you approve budget now. These are the process. 6 into number 3 no and we do and I will cast them. But yeah, fair no and yet the into one.
Yeah, that was it.
Share. Also, person say John Germany Mahama or buy Wayen Yama or buy was starting year Yama. Only a 6 billion bondholders.
Masa wouldn't push it.
Me bisa only
a good for
only hence so cause one year share purchase. Me no cassette, me person make cassette with budget remove. Because your 120 days promises be admire. Over I think 26 or so. Of which and they become a Ghana phone in who say NDC. Yeah, and fire no day.
And non-red.
And non-red. Yeah, can't say my head you this one. But Nana J, before that, you must know, say Ghana and the United, ye chichri. Say ye king in a kaya no boom, Cassie chichri on mine now, a bomb on mine ye day, a D. We MPP ni me NDC ni. Ye betu Ghana. Ye betu Ghana. Tis almost a man you could be putting in place some pragmatic measures be. I'll bet me the Abuama or mine of course we are. I was so bone some at the moment you could.
And now yes, okay. A good for the presidency. So keep
Hussein say, young one of mine in Tumpo. 1 minute to wrap up. Hussein,
1 minute. Hussein,
we will be at the same time. So,
and I say, Usawa Konya say, and Nima be possible man name moi, I was so sorry. Said the make out say, and you're only defending, but I was so sorry a sorry tia. It's the NDC4. Tamamuka said, what a year betting tax. Levy baba to Ghana for so send this for a boycott. Yes, I say, Emma even Kramucha levy cake, me boy. Sunday me in Ghana for moon on some pet, but only maybe the difference between MPP are buying and the Zacchaeus. What Jericho, only one. Zacchaeus turn out to the or the command him for. So to be my poor a year for me boy. Good, or did my year for anyway. And was our promises a choir of us who did it for. If it was unjust, about double, that's not okay. So not anymore, the overkind looked up to 19 verse 8. Oh, yes, I never win you now. Oh, Bible, Mumba.
For atonement.
Yes, Mumba, no. A 2 year magic just I never in now. Man, Fabian, poor a first a bubula fool. A bubula fool, no one can say, yeah, you might pension, yes, no. Oh, Masaya, you might pay Musicano. Musadu on Sat for 2 Sicano. As I'm a Ghana for over 850,000. Musadu Muko Yem. You get the American. And to move, you should be the last person. I was said, Mukasetia, a NDC buying. Barely 3 months near. Ghana phone himself, never did go Mr. Budget about on Naji. Mr. Budget Siba Musam Pemin and Najiwa.
You're Matimus, I'm fancy every time when I saw.
Let me tell you, NDC, you're doing Ghana for.
Ghana for. The name is Ibrahim Hussein and Nana J.
And then the young one of
I know someone come on, you know. A good for the same one. Sister Goya, Monka.
A good for the near people by near I was a one year to mine.
I was your boy, Abraso. Yeah, they full time of Bravo. Body and try that was say.
shares, V-neck shares, any P, or permit to form the two Kobu stores, any boutiques, empty. So we say we Juma, the Tubicoton, na on Tisomau, churches, fan clubs, schools, unions, any of the Pia. We have the drama, and the mama members, and the students, and Mumra, Monso, Mope Friday way, and the mama workers, Buffy Polo, I can, our gold package, a silver package, and a bronze, or yet delivery. Echo Mama Fanaba Pia, Buffy Polo and Tadeno, so yes, Pia, now a Pamama, any mama, Buffy Polo, and with Kumasa in Marco Cobains, and Tassing of Wasaquanaso. Telephone 0249 600 789 and 0599 899 919 and on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, answer you at Buffy Polo. Me say, so we say Buffy Polo dear. Oh, and you know one session.
Wow, abon non kron apa on sema aduana watwe afi na brasan so se ene Jordan opeye betina se live on Sompa TV, live on Sompa 93.1 FM, live on Sompa 93.1 FM on Facebook ya san betina se bio ya de agudie won sema ya to ne din full time ene bra ofidi samre ko se dumie no bebo mo be kan won agudie won sema ya boa no ye mam ne nkofo krosu die nyina no ye de won sem e de ato anim e wo dwumadie so ye ba be kwam no ne ye de foreign news ma yetiefo na no pe na UEFA Champions League na nyumene na anadwi match se todwa hu nsensem na no ye de e bansama do managers na any players na kind of big games e ba so na anadwi na no ye ba be more stories o sansem e ba na no pe e woni na no pe betena se ya ye de nsem be we Manchester United nsem ben ana chief executive officer e de ma the Ineos group our Manchester United bobo ko nsem ben opanya fans Sir Jim Radcliffe kasansemi no yaboa no aide ba odwumade so lame yama latest wa ha afi bonsa game omo ba na anadwe abra omo ene Benfica eboni na no abronte fensa Gavi etima return ene likely say obesi academy bansa wey ene afufuro pi yaboa no aide free amano ne eba odwumade so beba fi ntempazo ensam ne yemo wo fie unse weekend Ghana Premier League matches course no na esefa de se game ba kutimi koso na sa game a ekoso eno ani na na game samata se ni nso atrema boye ye de ho nsensem eba wodwumade sanya agro nam se abra na nso atrema fo ball ni wi omudu omani che nso atre ni na no omonam kwan so ba nsem ado ageze esi wo kwan so ni ano ye de ho nsensem eba wodwumade so Kumasi Asante Kodoko Regional Circle Chairman European Fence Alex Menu no pay woni edi nkomo exclusively nsem worker ahead of game Kumasi Asante Kodoko ni second 11 white edi boni ewo MTN FA Cup round of 16 ni na no ye de ho nsensem ebeba ewo dwumadie se ne nsama do ayaboa no aide ba ewo dwumadie so efremi Cinco Di Mario yes Mr. Work Orlando na ve Bobby Firmino ena mo sensem no manano pai ya betena se edeba na ye wi se Prince ebetena se na ya hwe nsem no sanso ena Philip Kwabena nkum so bi na wa ena betena se na no pai ya de nsem na babra no pai latest intelligence ana fe Jeffrey Asare da apostle wo mo support and no pese metna say na yem fan semram ya ka jem ze ya live on Facebook or Facebook no search for Sompa FM 93.1 FM on Facebook Sompa 93.1 FM on Facebook like a page no for comment to o share as many times our person share remember na mabekenka mo messages in kama pa e dia mama live on Facebook Sompa 93.1 FM like a page no for comment to o share as many times opese o shemeba na ma be wadwuma kama pa ade ama e wadwuma de osi atena si if you are ready we are more than ready and seven e banamum kwancha de efe ye disika na ye na de tene se betway cash out of another so e cost amanfo enjoy pa na de tie nie onso bua ne betting slip no wa pa na se wo slip no wa sa na se ebia we teams awatwa na amanfo no cheze ugusu wini aka be 2-3 teams bi na cheze uya wini but sa 3 teams aka no wonya sure se adiwe no ebia cheze ubetima wini antempa so na where you sika na antempa so se na bia usika utwa no ubenya value for money na nkonko ba se sika na utwa no unya capre bakranti betway cash out of an hold man se ebia o slip ni e be 10 one ade na obe 8 teams bia na 9 teams bia ba na wanya kan akwanya ze ubetimi so aye cash out no wanya usika na ntempa so aya no waye na ntem na bibia e fa se na bia wonso usika na nkonko sai na kakra wo de to so no wonsan so atima kan kama maka jose sai adwumadie we no wonya 18 years a untimi emfa honhim na mze eye mpanyifo agura ye kan for that bet we cash out of arbomadia se odu ho bajim na bibia no enso atima koe kama pa enso ngadi ma won de tie enso ne setame ba me cha no wodwa so na satame ba me cha na me kan for dia ma ze se dro we no bia na numato ontimi di onum bia na ho ato no malaria fever na hawa onum bia malaria ne buban afa waposo wona mina ya oya wona no time ba me cha ne bia ho betima to ma ho so ngatima ayo kama no watima ko nyuma so ko bodwuma na bibia so atima afa dia ma time echeche ba me cha ne capsules no so de tin say ya na rashes aje private pass wa boso wonya bi no ma chese sansa ni na no asie tu kama dia ma sanso eye immune system support ebo support to immune system no na timi so aboa ko atia yarewa ama ho atima to wa sanso eye general war bi ne sese ni padua no ama chese de bia ni padua no nya hoden ama bia so timi ya fan edema na de atia enso ni so man ba bi to bibiduro bia no obetimi anya bia to 0244 417669 0244417669 fra ni ajus na bibia ay kama adiama na de tie and say Joycam Roofing Company Limited wo ana obomodin padu ani achenam se ono eba ne se roofing sheet obi ajo matum sampa omudie no ene papa ope Ibia ope Selflock ope MSL ope standard sheet la ni na bi wo ope Euro tiles ani ho accessories ni de se always in kanina no obetimi enye bia to agese nya asem koto akra na de chene se ye roofing sheet no ana wo de bo down so masa apita mpinsu oto mframa fo awie bo de chese ejina na so pampe ya chese enya asem koto akra enwi na achide bi ejina na so 247 agese oto a onto sika ngukura na de tie enso ngane so mem ha de ya branches no do so pa akra kasoa afi Kumasi Techiman sunyane tamale boga wa na de chene se Kumasi de ya Sokoban Ampami opposite police station no 0540 125816 0551 005000 fra ni ajus ne bibia ay kama ediama na de tie enso ne se Tabita clinic ho ana obomodin pa na udu ani akire ho na bibia e fa na ona makade ya cho se udu Tabita clinic a chese diabetes na ha wo prostate anaze infections amesira ho wo de chese ye dwuma de aye dia no nti wo de san diabetes prostate ni infections ne kwa na yetu ase atene tede ama na bibia no enso na fine pa de ama mfidie guo and just say yade bia ni udi asie bia no kwa na yetu ase kama pa ade ama wa anya agwa no ye Tabita clinic asem na make na de tie enso na se o de no se na sitie o odwonso ntentema na anase bia liver and kidney problem na wo anase bia ulcer na ha wo me pa cho bema wa emre wo mpam wo sisi ya me pa cho ni na no Tabita clinic ho ana ngudu ani chene bibia no ay kama pa de ma na me fon to des Kumasi de wa hodwo da ban Cindy Junction ho ne wo ofre 02 0260196219 0260196219 ofrane ajos na de tinza ye adwuma fiti anopa nonson ekosi anwumre nonan eno tabita clinic no na de tinza o bomoden pa na wodi wani ache Gengiment dental clinic ho ana makade acho se ho no de wo se hu dwuma nko an ye die ente wo se ne minim de ha wo nemom se ne wo se na asia ye ni nyina no ana chese triti na yetu ase kama pa dia wo na o senator mbacho ebe replace ne kama pa enso na dia ma na ebe yisi no na yesiesie sene kama pa jese enduane awodu a wadi a eno akeka ka o sene mu ni na no na bacho ye ne kama pa dia ma na o sene na tima sine dadam na tima bonompem kama pa enso na dia ma obu a ne se no chese aye yellowish a ha adwie pobu a am 7 previous of kasagu so na pampa efi na numba na na no wade ni na no kwa me ba cho ebesiesie wanum kama pa enso na de ma na wo se no ai fite po bu and se no open gold and as a silver crown ni na no Gengiment dental clinic ho ana de se ngomudi se adwuma na kama pa enso na de ma wo kuma se wo mu awa abrepo junction behind total filling station no me ba cho tachima nso bacho Techima magazine awon ye wo na udu Techima magazine wa me bacho anu ye Techima market kwano so de wo Accra so de tene se ye onungwa atomic down ana Kofoduan so ya adjacent police station no ana fe Takrade so no me bacho pipe no traffic wo off Tadisco junction ho ana be hu Gengiment dental clinic enya sem goto kromo ina no ana just ana no promoter ye che betena se ya de foreign news ama ye tiefo ana no pe live on Sompa TV live on Sompa 93.1 FM on your radio na fe live on Sompa 93.1 FM on Facebook onu bie kwa na no pay latest amanonin 7 na no ye dem na so ema ye tiefo na no pay e wo dwumade so anya sam kotokra na mami fon to the say na nwumre na fe na na UEFA Champions League no on some round of 16 the second leg matches no enso e to anya sam kotokra na games e to na nwumre abrando no mabapon semadio na nu no mami fon to the say Football Club Barcelona and so ngane Benfica and abo on the first leg and also na koso e Stadio da Luz e Portugal but the team say Barcelona and so kwachi Benfica team no e so makaba ko omantimanti na mami fon to the say ebo 8 pm a dey say 3 matches say to the Inter Milan boboko no omo so na bo Feyenoord and game kuto akwa na the tia and so ngane say first leg no omo say the team say Inter team no e kwasha kami no Feyenoord team no omo so ngantimanti Ben Leverkusen team no enso ane Bamunchi na ebo first leg no on se Bamunchi team ko shoma kamienza omo so ngantimanti mami front to this enana juko piemo Anfield Liverpool team no omo so ngane Paris Saint-Germain ebo on the first leg koso e Parc des Princes the team say Paris Saint-Germain tro ama Liverpool team no enso ko shoma kaba ko mantimanti enim say na big game ebe koso e wo Anfield ni na no ye de hun semina no ebe team so ngadi atodwa e de matiefo adwumade no so mamenka o sempo no the side of big gamer e todwa enana dwe abra team France Liverpool almost na ton side for Paris Saint-Germain na no Liverpool manager o France na slot and near din komope ama chesen wachire so ya we woni team France Paris Saint-Germain se no mu city ana fe manager France Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia Lucho wo mun nanim how determined that say Paris Saint-Germain team no wo mu so abra wo mu so na Liverpool team de bu na dwe na ogide pass game ese na boys and remaining focus enya sam kuto Corinthians ma Liverpool manager ye fansa anasro da head of game wo no Paris Saint-Germain ebo enana ji wo Anfield no manager no ade to yanim
and we'll so all very good teams, but what I do agree with Luis Enrique that we are a team, Paris Saint-Germain are a team, and 3 or 4 others that are good enough to reach the final. But because it's only 2 games, luck and bad luck can be decisive as well. So it's difficult to say, but both teams are good enough to reach the final. Let's put it that way.
And do you really think that they have nothing to lose, or is that a bit of mind games?
They have a game of football to lose, and we as well. So I do think both they've been in this stage of the tournament for many years now. I think last season they reached the semi-final. We were not even at this stage last season in the Champions League, and the season before this was the round where we were knocked out.
Yes, no, I know some Liverpool manager run fence and a slow the two anima didn't accept my telephone anadi and so you made this one some good Quanina. No, I a big game to Janana Jabra, Liverpool Timono, and Paris Saint-Germain de Bonia some good Quana pay. You don't some of the Mamma de Tenisa, a Bronte fence, Diogo Jota, where striker, and so the man Liverpool Timono, one also didn't come up for game and anadi Liverpool and Paris Saint-Germain airborne. Enya Grokrainti sema Liverpool striker yefense Diogo Jota waka for game amune Paris Saint-Germain ebono.
That step that gets you to your best level.
You never know. That's football. I don't play alone. This is not an individual sport, so there's a lot of things that things that you can't control yourself. But one thing you can, that to give your best, and like I said, that's always what I do on the pitch.
We're also seeing Mo on course for possibly the greatest individual season in the Premier League.
I think at the moment people almost stop counting because it's like, it's just doing incredible things, and in the end we'll just see the final numbers because, like you said, it's for sure the player I played at least with the biggest season, and it's like the difference is so big that it's like, let's see the final numbers. Obviously that helps us a lot. Because we know we can rely on him to do a lot of things, create chances, either scoring or assisting, and obviously it's good to have a player like that in the team.
Yes, I know. I mean, some Liverpool striker friends Diogo Jota de two anima, and I know pay doing somebody to the material for Jimenez Sanina, and so a big game to the Nana Jua Anfield, about Liverpool, and in Paris Saint-Germain, boy, don't want some no, and to the material for Jimenez. So, Louis Enrique, a manager the Paris Saint-Germain, ahead of big game and the Omanhene Liverpool, bono, on the first leg, I told you Paris, no, Omulusu by one goal to Nelanya Grogra, now Orana didn't come on ahead of Manadri, Omanhene Liverpool, Intensema, Louis Enrique, Ade Akye.
Al día siguiente hemos preparado el partido de Rennes y bueno, hoy haremos el entrenamiento, mañana hablaremos del partido, de qué tipo de partido entendemos que puede ocurrir y no cambia demasiado nuestro planteamiento. En este caso, independientemente del resultado que hubiera sido otro, no habría cambiado nuestra manera de preparar este partido. Pero lo que sí es cierto es que ahora nosotros estamos eliminados con este resultado, con lo cual solo nos queda una opción, que es salir a ganar, que era lo que íbamos a hacer, aunque el resultado hubiera sido otro.
Yes, I don't know some Paris Saint-Germain manager offense Louis Enrique di tu anima. You don't some of them masu or GDA passer or bien himself no bo our Anfoda or win him how difficult Anford ground na or GDA passer there's a place ni any answer almost no many focus and anadri na or GDA passer and na our Anford no on himself a game on bet my day Adama two teams and or GDA passer as in the place remaining focus and sama there's a Paris Saint-Germain manager Owe fansa Louis Enrique dia tu ene na no pai ya don sam na di tuja na Visa Kvaratskhelia player Adama Paris Saint-Germain no so kasa abra big game na to na na di e wo Anfield yentie no.
First of all, I want to say that the chances are, I think, 50-50 because I think to dominate against Liverpool is not easy, and we did it. We play very well. I think we show great football, and for me, tomorrow the game will be 50-50. We just have to concentrate about our game and to be confident, to show them that we are here just to win.
Yes, I know, and in some Paris Saint-Germain attack Visa Kvaratskhelia. Adi tu yani manana pa doing somebody tuja. Adi Mateo for Jumadia Sorina ne Diepa. Na mami fan tu sa Barcelona. Ansa omu game amune Benfica ebono na 50-50 say omu midfielder. Ye fansa Gavi ebe available for selection and na mami fan tu sa no enyume training na. Ade sa Barca team ye ni na no. Abante fansa Gavi e team training dia tia and sa no pay Barca America team no team so na maboa ne medical green light eno confirm say ena nyumre game Barcelona any team friends Benfica ebono owen friends flick betimi so isu boy your friends Gavi na no pede sansam no ade tujere matie fo djuma de so ni na no enso die todu na no pai ye de won sam na de mamo na ye kobu sans flick o manager enso na de mabon sa team ne sa abrote friends Rafinha asa this season performance ni so ni ye pa amadu do na kwa fisa asa Ballon d'Or ye ka pleasure almost na standing pole position sa almost so team ka this season asa Rafinha man for boni dina o manager no say na o career found and I say Ojide Pasa abante fesa Rafinha this season o ye serious candidate at the Ballon d'Or na Ojide Pasa sesea and Rafinha betima koso amana performance na dia Ojide Pasa boni jinayeza afi Ballon d'Or no ni nsabeti makania sama Hans Flick ko manager enso na de mabonsa team no ono so dia to dia na no pede sansam no ade to dia Matthew for djumade so ni na no enso na dia to dia na breaking news to dia sesia enso sa Pogba labile enso sa 18-month doping ban wotimu sunya ni na no enne ana na ban no enso na tima ba wiye na dia tin se onse na say na Pogba enso na ne Messi tima ye fansa Inter Miami omuguso aje so mu ye tenanya sam kutu akra and the Samuel Pogba na ban no enso na tima ba wiye ni na no ye twense bia Pogba ebetu so na nya tima ni manini ase na bia ban ba kwa kwasi akana mpono bibia so tima koe enso na de ma Pogba de sansam no ade tujere Matthew for djumade so ni na no enso na de toja na Freddie Ljungberg a former player enso na de ma answer boboko no ana de to de sesa no wo ye abrontia ye fene sa Martin Odegaard anasa ebia Bukayo Saka anka efiti samre di kono obetimu so na time a plan for the future nam se oye bola abrontia fene sa empono ayan abrontia fene sa Bukayo Saka ana fe Martin Odegaard ebo enso de Arsenal bed ye pasa obetimu so na ji major trophy na Ojide Pasa sanka ono ene sa two players na anka cheze season wende na cheze omantimaje major trophy bia anko betimaje team no dia ko nam so Ojide Pasa sa two players no abrantia ye fansa Martin Odegaard ana fe Bukayo Saka no Ojide Pasa sa two players no ball amobo no esafort esempo no obetimu so nanya trophy ewo Arsenal boboko no Ojide Pasa sa abrantia fansa Martin Odegaard no ana fe Bukayo Saka dia ewo behia Pasa sa season wende no mantimaje major trophy bi am former Arsenal as a two players no almost down money difference na eni eso ponia ye fansa Fred Ljungberg no a former player Edma Arsenal boboko no ono so dia to dia na no pai ye de sansa mari to dia enso na de batie for djumade so di na no enso die to dia on sa Ade Sabra general transfer no bi ana Antonio ye player Edma Manchester United boboko no ono so na dana ni kopie mo e wotima fene sa Robert is ewo La Liga no kosi akan enso de mamna ansana abante fene sam nampono Anthony kosi akan Edma Robert boboko no ewo La Liga na de tie enso na sa okola La Liga league table no so na Robert boboko no na mamuto su duba ko ewo La Liga league table no so Anthony koye no ne bone betima so ani wan shagua wotimi make assess Edma Robert boboko no ne money betima boa ama Robert boboko no omuso na for 11 position wo akoko promo ewo 6 position wo mete sam no pania ye fansa Manuel Pellegrini eye do betim bia se na bia sa ne loan ne ba na wie ya wo metim so na ma brand no ne loan no wo metim so permanent no no to so sia kan enso na de ma Robert boboko no ewo Stadio Benito Villamarin no eno no pe this answer no ade to de Matthew for djumade so ni na no enso na diaba me nya report sa total mas wetim no enso na consider sa opinion fansa and Postecoglou oni manager Edma Tottenham so boboko no se na performance ne be kodia season ni andia wo metim so na manager no kwan wo mu Ojide Pasa no enso UEFA Europa League no first leg omo so ne AZ Akmal boy no omo lu so 1-0 omo se Ade second leg no enso metime baso Tottenham Maswe Stadium na Omanya good result manager no betima jana kwa no pay yede sansa mari tuda enso mnade matefo adwumade no so mama me Lami Yama a player edima bounce boboko no Lami Yama si enfant tuda se obona maami abaso wodano maami asepanam se ade se wonya challenges na maami timi fam a tesa wetimi abo no na ono Lami Yama no wetimi bedu samre no o se abra wo so no tese nkwana abra mu anhyeda nya nije bia akoda bia so a wobetimi anya na ogide pasa no wetimi abo no amwetimi so asua de na mum ogide pasa mu na maami di abo ni na no ono Lami Yama neni nso etima je huye panu yasema Lami Yama nso nnadi atuda eno no pedi sansam no ede tude ma tefu adwumade no so na mami mfon tude se Galatasaray boboko no on se Victor Osimhen enso na Bolon ede ma boboko no nyame atuma enchena ne loan span ebe na wi abra season no ebetumi so ebe na wi metese anka Galatasaray tumi be pesa anka be ne loan di ne be na wi ya wo metum so na permanent ne loan di no nanka brante fese Victor Osimhen atwakoso enso mmesi akanuma Galatasaray boboko no pay de meeting se ni sika se wono ya dia wosuye pante bedie pasa se no loan di ne be na wi ya wo metum so na permanent ne ti no ama brante fese Victor Osimhen enso atwakoso esi kai edema Galatasaray boboko no enwo Turkey league ne manano pay ede sansam nyeri to dem atifo odwumade so ni na no enso na de bansam no dos ne mom ebe ne de adwuma ebegina so de asi ha na abadwafo betena se ne mpo no omo so na tema hwensem kakrakra enso na de mabra sa prince ne abrante France Filippo omo so atena se ebe wensem ne mom de tinsa obo Heba a medical research center na ngobomade padu ani akire na yade bia chese ne udi ahie no yetimi so ngama waduro ama ho atima towo wakoma no bontentem afako na yebetu ahye kama pa enso na diama me pa cho uhuna mo poso ya anase bia u shoulder ho ana bia u corner ye ya unsa na una tayo tititi high blood pressure ni ade hawa wodu ani kire obo Heba medical research center na yetimi so ngama waduro ama nwatima to na bibia no anso tima fa abra ya kanfo preka se powder na diama wo saduro na unya bia wakoma bon tenta monsa no nan a eye otititi ni ade me pa chom na bia wo fa from a onase atata ya unya bi no abetimi so na boa wo eye immune system support aboa wo ama je se immune system na timanya wode mapa ama bibia so tima fa unya preka se powder ni bi no numa omoja ne timi so na dia frisane ye e woni paduo no bibia no enso timi kama pa de ma na odin eba bitters no we bitters won waso a wonya bi ebeboa ye pam bia no enso ngati mai fine bema we mre won pam wonya bi no ebeboa wo sisi ye ya ebeboa kama na bibia enso ngati mai fa banso wonya bi no ma chese wo kwa fichida emoja ne betima flow kama pa na bibia enso etima fa bema utimi jina na so bo adwuma ama bibia enso etima fa ni odin eba bitters a ye kan fom ngadi am obia enya grokwa na mame fon to de se so adro we no ukohwa chese oboa Heba medical research center wa ubetimi so anya bia to ne bibia no etima fa sanso no man be bia to bibiduro bia no ubetimi so anya bia to ne bibia no enso etima kama pa enso ngade wa kumase ya wa duoto dumanu chese enya grokura na nkuransa so de etinse on headquarters no at the Shemai of Adjura Road enya samkoto akura obomadian Fraser 249 761508 0249 761508 0550 19 14 and 15 ofra na ya juice na bibia ay kama de amount 0257 472506 0257 472506 ofra na enchiremu aburu midie so no na wonsan so atima fine na wugya bi enu no ma na bibia no enso atima fine to mu na be so yesen a yede empapa mu na eba yes prince atenase prince akwaba
single
obadin bibia e fine de
actually empunyankopa da bibia de na
okay yeah here amanonism no 15 minutes
okay good and the UEFA Champions League second leg encounters no ebetimi abaso and in the first leg no a games ni be fast so call and you and I could frankly say games ni be honma over
games ni bi won ma over though say second leg are yet to be played, but in a game like Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen game no, I strongly feel so with the results happening in the first leg no, there is not going to be a way for Boko from Bayer Leverkusen to come back and then have a revenge in this game against Bayern Munich, because the first leg now it was Papa Efreno Xabi Alonso or no one can shooting himself in the fourth, because where the starting lineup or the room in the first leg now, you and I frankly we saw say there is no way that Bayer Leverkusen setup is going to win, especially when he was going in a game and then the records in the last 6 games a favor Bayer Leverkusen. So he should have gone, he could have gone in the game or no on the front foot, no in the game, no. But then he went into the game trying to, dominate the game entirely. Say Bayer obetime that kind of possessive football no but on the day no and me happy and farmer no, because to play Adli together with Jeremy Frimpong up front up against Kim Min-jae to Pamecano, though this season in the UEFA Champions League they haven't given out the best of forms and I said the best of performances, but Adli, Jeremy Frimpong on any day isn't going to be able to penetrate the back line of Bayern Munich, because on that day him say Florence Vest wasn't there, and then so and yeah they say Abrante friend Florence Vest ebebobi. So clearly you feel say in the first leg a game nisi ende there is not going to be any way for Bobukwa from Bayer Leverkusen to come back and have a revenge against Bayern Munich. Mimi problem kakrano papa your friend is Xabi Alonso. You see, Xabi Alonso is the man tipped to replace Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. He is the man tipped to replace Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. We all see Madrid now. They are having the best of players in the world. The best of players in the world. The goalkeeping side, but the best 2 goalkeepers in the world. You cannot do away with Thibaut Courtois. So about the best 2 goalkeepers in the world right now, Thibaut Courtois would either be 1 or 2. The comparison is between him and then Alisson Becker. One of the best defenders in the world right now is Antonio Rudiger, and he is part of the Madrid setup. If you move to the midfield, one of the best midfielders in the world right now is Abrante Jude Bellingham, and 2 of the best attackers in the world right now, Kylian Mbappe and then Vinicius Junior. Madrid someone obetimi represent you in all the departments of the game: the goalkeeping, the defense, the midfield, and the attack. And it's already the kind of ego say Kuta days boys no, and how Madrid team no omunim Ade Akye say we are giving someone the chance. Omunim sadia no, they want instant impact. And no any idea Madrid for here. And looking at how Xabi Alonso the first season now and I said the season now they Bayer Leverkusen etimi go unbeaten in the Bundesliga, winning the Bundesliga no. He performed extremely well. Everybody who said there be performance no they manage there. Clearly he will be someone who will take over Madrid obetimi aye adwuma. But per this season what we are seeing, it seems more of a sort like on Shada yet decisive when the squad. The first season, I worked perfectly for him. Time I know rotating the squad, they be bring so Obekaya, and then or the way Boakye their channel was system do have Boakye in the midfield, or you see Palacios, or you see Granit Xhaka, or you see a lot of players. At the moon, I know you saw me in the midfield, Florian Wirtz, always no interchange the players. And we keep perfectly for him. The left back, a woman Piero in Capi, Boakye, a woman Abrante Fernandez Grimaldo, you see always Nathan Teller and Jeremy Frimpong. No more interchange make us a play Nibebri, and we keep perfectly for him. But to coach in a team like Madrid, they don't have time for you to be doing that kind of rotation on make us more often. They want a stable team, a team that can compete and compete to win. And it's already acquire Xabi Alonso and Niema. And so Frimu in the Champions League against Bayern Munich. Let's not forget Bayern Munich already is running away with the Bundesliga title. Then it means Papa Efreno, Xabi Alonso, the likelihood of winning a trophy this season after a stellar performance with Bayer Leverkusen last season. The only chance of winning a trophy ever the DB Poker. You get the whole point here. So and then he would have something to prove. but yet ono ankasa no eshutu ne ho in the first leg game no aba be den the amano. So in this game I don't see a way out for Bayer Leverkusen, and if it goes that way I think say it will go a long way to the step Abrantia your friend Xabi Alonso as a whole, not Bayer Leverkusen as a whole, because they will be content with the kind of results Xabi Alonso diamono. But moving forward Xabi Alonso will be greatly affected, and that is what I am looking at. In the game I clearly feel Bayer Leverkusen are already out. I don't see a way out for them. Now let's go to the Barcelona Benfica game. So video near ready now on the atoso near here Jumebu say. You see, this is a game I feel say injuries personal has say man make say enkwade. I think say injuries is one particular thing I pause video no. Aha Bobo from Benfica in this encounter against Barcelona. In the first leg we saw Alexander Ba, one of the most integral part of the defense for Benfica, out of the game. In the midfield, their most integral part of the midfield, Abrante friend Florentino Luis, he was out of the game. And in attack, the most integral part of the attack, player ultimate snatch clutch moment in the shape of Angel Di Maria. We've seen him do it over and over and over again, even with the Argentina national team. And in such moments, Di Maria, whenever he is there, he will make sure he proves something. He does something for the team, or he out. In the first leg, in the second leg, it is the same thing. And these are the players who are out in the second leg. First leg, no, now Branty a friend Alvaro Carreras, he wasn't part. In the second leg, Alexander Ba is out, Mateo Silva is out, Angel Di Maria is out, and now Branty a friend Alvaro Carreras as Ababekahu, and it is going to go a long way to disturb Bobo from Benfica. On the other side, my video non to so where Barcelona side now, players no more injured, no disrespect to Barcelona, but so we share my video no very good. So we hear Barcelona Diana, yes, sure, DB. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is out. Andres Christensen is out. Mark Bernal is out. Paul Kubasi is out. But you must say, Andres Christensen, is he an integral part of the team? No. Abrante friend Mark Bernal, we could have said he was a player who was destined to be an integral part this season. But about 3 games are an injury, so he is not part of the team. An integral part, no. Minim so to the mention here. Senku Pradia Abia by this time, Kalbet Miaka said he is an integral part of the team. But because of injury, now the only 2 players have Barcelona no, Marc-Andre ter Stegen and then Paul Kubasi. Be mu say ho, Vojet says ni enema oye no. You and I, you must say Barcelona fans no, are they not satisfied with the performance ana? Are they missing Marc-Andre ter Stegen that much? Not to say he isn't an integral part, but with the stellar performance, Vojet says ni apeke in recent games at Barcelona no, they are not missing out on Papa, your friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the absence ni Bibri, and then Paul Kubasi say out no. It is going to go a long way to disturb them. But let's not forget, it was a brand here friend Oda Darauhu, and Odi can build that kind of solid partnership and he is going to be the one replacing Paul Kubasi. So in a way, Paul Kubasi now why the main man at the back for Hansi Flick, Barcelona, no, he is not going to be there. But in another way, there is going to be also a player also filling in that spot perfectly in the shape of Ronald Araujo. And to have Barcelona, the injuries in Shadow movie. Now let's continue with the video. Make us say me injuries no. Ebema Branty a friend and Alvaro Carreras. My video no twice in the Alvaro Carreras is going to be missing from this game, and Swahia. It is going to go a long way to the step Bobukwa, you're from Benfica. It is why the 2 places are they integral, and I'm a circle for Luis Dabre, and Abrante and Alvaro Carreras and Dabreno. Barrero and Samuel Dahl, and I'll be shame for these 2 players. My video non stop in the debut, I see. My name stop here. So here, Carreras the left back for Benfica. All 3 Mama Samuel Dahl, Ababesha Honum na, a major blow to the team, didn't ya? This is the 2 players, no? Or more comparison in terms of statistics. The first one Carreras, and the second one Branty friend Samuel Dahl. As a left back, what does your team expect from you? To be able to defend well and also offend very well when you are on the offense. Also to me provide the assist, making crosses and line breaking passes. Let me put it that way, line breaking